Hey guys, welcome to Curse of Strahd, episode number 7. I am your DM for this evening. My name is Caboose. I should probably turn down the music because it's really loud. There we go. Last time our players continued along the old Slavlich Road. You guys made your way past a little bit of trouble. Making your way past the cart through the gates of the fallen heads, and along a path where you actually ran into fairly few people for a change. Rolling low the majority of the time, you eventually made your way to the city of Laki. As you made your way in, you found your way to a little side shop, where you all did purchase a couple of different general wares, still for an exorbitant fee, but you're kind of maybe starting to realize maybe that's just a thing here. It might be hard to get supplies to here. You guys made your way through town, finding out about the festival. The festivals that apparently happen every week, as it were. Whether to keep spirits high or what their purpose is, you're not entirely sure yet, but you do know that all will be well. As it has been quoted multiple times from multiple people.
Mm-hmm. Totally fine.
Even though we were forced to go.
You all eventually made your way to the inn, speaking with the barkeep. She told you that the Wizards of Wine had missed several of their shipments recently. And if you guys could possibly help out, find out why, that would help them out. And as well as you guys also started to settle down for the evening. I forgot, did we finish the long rest or did we not finish the long rest?
I'm gonna say no, because we still have half health.
Because we still had a lot to do tonight.
Yeah.
That is right. Fair enough.
Yeah, we definitely did.
All right.
Not.
I didn't remember if we settled down for it or not. So,
No.
you guys are starting up, and you guys are still into the evening. As you guys are all sitting around the table, you notice a person kind of comes in the door, looking in relatively a little bit of a hurry. As they start to as they walk into the door, they start to look around. It seems like they're looking for someone.
Oh, fuck, yeah.
Did you have a date we didn't know about?
What? I mean, do you want to go on a date?
No, you.
Oh.
Someone came in looking for someone, and you said, "Oh fuck." Did you have something we weren't aware of?
And
Yeah, I don't-
paramours.
Oh, where'd I put my beer?
Oh, I have it with me because I was tasting them.
Yeah.
Oh, right, you were looking
And
for
they
poison.
were fine.
So
well,
beer?
yeah. Well, just because, I can't be charmed or put to sleep with magic. So,
Hey, same.
yeah.
See, I like the logic that was there, but wouldn't that mean that if it was, you wouldn't know?
Oh, shit, you're right.
I mean, I feel like you'd still be able to tell that it's off.
Yeah.
Even if it doesn't affect you, it still tastes strange, right?
As you all
Yeah.
are having your conversation, the gentleman kind of runs over to the barkeep. And you can hear them kind of talking in a hushed tone. You guys can either give me a perception check or an insight check.
Can I get a
Whatever you
beer
prefer.
check?
You can get a beer
You
check.
can have one of them,
Roll a d10.
a perception or an insight?
Yep, either
Out of
one.
3.
Oh,
Mhm.
okay.
Yeah, the
Okay.
beer's okay.
Tonight's gonna be good. I got a feeling.
All right.
Hey, I mean, it's
It's better.
better than the 10.
Yeah.
So,
It's better than 0.
you don't get a lot of information. Oh, I'm still missing one roll. Boyd.
Sorry, I forgot to open up my
You're good.
screen.
Oh wait, how's my beer? Hey!
It fits your taste.
I had a higher
Um,
standard for this.
The wine, it is a lot more wine flavored than it is beer flavored. So,
Totally fine with that.
expecting beer is the reason that it tastes bad. All right. Heath and Opal, between both of you, as you're listening in on the conversation, you pick up tidbits of information. The information that you pick up is that something about a drunk fisherman. Something about carrying a rucksack bag. And they're pretty sure the bag was kicking and screaming.
That doesn't sound like they're up to any good.
Hmm?
I look at Heath and I shrug my shoulders.
I'm just slurping the beer like.
Still tastes
What? What'd you
grapefruity.
say?
Every time you take a sip of it, just tastes
Yeah.
extra grapefruity.
No, I
Well-
just shrug it.
Should we do something about that?
I think it might be best to keep out of their business for now.
Saban, with an insight check, what you do get is
Okay,
that the
cool.
the person who came in seems very panicked. But you kind of got that feeling anyways. But yeah, they seem very panicked about the situation.
What's going on, guys?
Oh, that guy's panicking for some reason. I know you're gonna make me sleepy.
It was a long road here.
It wasn't the booze, was it?
Oh god. I don't know. It's either Sabin or the beer. Bad beer. Great beer, looks at bartender.
So why is that guy panicking?
I heard something about the bag, someone in a bag, and kicking and screaming.
Maybe they want pancakes.
I think they
How do you
kidnapped
get
somebody.
that?
Panicking?
Oh.
I
I'm just gonna move away from that. Maybe we should help a person in a bag?
What if that's how they prefer to travel?
You know, people don't normally prefer to travel in a bag, kicking and screaming the whole time.
Oh, I missed that part.
I mean, I don't know. If my legs hurt, you know.
It's like a
Kind of-
if this is like a bag. I
If
could
I'm
sleep in,
tired,
I
you know,
feel like
it's
you
not
wouldn't
bad.
be kicking and screaming then if you're tired.
Depends how tired you are and if you're able to go to sleep at that point in time or not.
Okay, are we helping the kidnapped person or letting them be kidnapped?
we should help.
I don't know. Is this the old lady that's selling drugged cookies or pies, or whatever? Because then we probably shouldn't.
Well, that's why I've been wary about everything that we almost eat.
Consume, yeah.
Yeah.
That wolf would have been fine.
Oh my god.
Sure.
I said would have. Yeah, I mean, I don't care. I just want to. I need alcohol.
Okay, so were they take? Okay,
That is all the information you gathered.
okay. I'm gonna walk up to the person.
Sure.
I'm gonna get another
as
beer.
you as you walk up, you can start to overhear part of their conversation. The panicked individual is, I don't know what he's doing. He's taking the bag up to the lake. He said he's gonna throw it in.
Oh my god.
Something about
Is he talking to himself?
sacrificing it in the
Oh.
lake. Listen, it's none of my business what the crazy old fisherman does with the Vasani child.
The Vastani or the cult, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh.
But it's a kid.
But it's also a cult.
But it's a kid.
It's
But it's
a
also-
kid.
A cult.
Maybe it's a
grew up-
chance to uncultify that kid.
Yeah, by death.
That seems
Oh.
harsh. We should.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should help a child.
Someone needs to hurry. He's taking us to the lake. Listen, there's nothing I
okay.
can do for you here. I'm
Alright.
tending the bar.
Can I get a beer to go?
Yeah.
Oh, certainly.
Okay.
Thought they were gonna say no. I'm so excited now.
Being drunk around water seems like the best response.
Yeah, I'm practicing drinking it.
Okay, I hurry and chug what I have.
Yeah.
Sure.
Alright,
Just
fucking
chug and then slam it down, and then just run
Yeah.
out.
Do any
Yep.
of you ask where the lake is?
Oh, no. I've just,
To the lake. Get outside. Wait.
I'm gonna run back over. Where's the lake?
Say to Lake Zorovich or Zorovich. Zorovich. That's a weird name. Zorovich. It's in the north.
To the north.
Okay.
In the
Alright, let's
north.
head north.
Thank you very much.
All right. So, how fast are you all traveling? Are you running? Are you moving at a medium pace? What is the situation?
Can't run and drink my
Brisk
beer.
walk.
Yeah, brisk walk.
A
This
brisk
kid is
walk,
dead.
Like
He
a
just
Karen.
doesn't know it yet.
He's part of the cult, okay? He made his decision a long time ago.
I don't
No,
think
they
the
don't
kid
mean
made
it.
any decision.
They don't make their own decisions. They're forced.
You could have left.
He's a kid.
Should have grown up faster.
God.
So, you all are at a hurried pace then? Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead and give me athletic checks.
Nah,
Note to
shit.
self: don't be in a cult near. Oh God. Look, I had a lot to
Ooh.
Can't handle their beer.
Well, I
I
did
suck
forget
at
that
running.
Dora technically already headed to bed, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
still in the end, as it were. So, you all continue running down the street, as it were, and starting to head towards the north, out the north side of Valaki. I will go ahead and move you guys back to the world map so you can see where you're going.
North. I see where we're going.
So, as you guys start to run, Sabin, Opal, it has been a long day.
Mhm.
Running is not what you wanted to do at this point. Sabin, you're finding it especially difficult as it has been raining a lot lately. And your
Oh, my
hoofs,
hooves are dirty.
they're just kind of more sinking into the mud than really giving you a firm placement on the ground.
You needed new hoof shoes.
No,
As
that's
you all
mud.
continue with pace. Aliri and Heath, do you all continue ahead of the group?
No, I'll slow down.
Okay.
I don't really care.
Oh my!
Hey,
Did
if
you
I
all,
started doing cartwheels, would that count as acrobatics? Would I go faster?
It would count as acrobatics, but you would need a significantly higher constitution check to continue cartwheeling over and over again. Cartwheeling is a lot harsher on your body than just running.
I mean, you could try like skipping. I feel like that might be a good in between.
I just
But
want
it
to
was
see her
good
do
cartwheels.
500 cartwheels to get to the lake.
I mean,
She's gonna get to the lake and barf in it.
it's like half a mile of cartwheels
Yeah, get
city
to the
center.
lake and barf in it.
through city center. I mean, the wilderness part of it's not that bad, but like,
Okay, I'll just walk with everyone else at the same pace.
sure, you guys are jogging, keeping pace with each other. So as you guys, it takes you guys about like 10-15 minutes to make it to the lake. What you guys find, it is getting into nighttime. The sun at this point has pretty much set. Although you don't see the sun very often, you can kind of start to see the moon the moon's light kind of start to peek through the clouds.
The moon.
As you look around, you see on the shore, you see 2 boats and what looks like a fishing shack. The fishing shack looks mostly abandoned from what you can tell. It looks kind of disheveled. One of the support beams is crumbled from it. As you look out onto the lake, let me make sure I don't have to give you a description for the lake. Hold.
It's water.
It's filled with water
I think
and
I have a
fishies.
description for the lake.
It's actually blood.
Everything is blood. All right, there we go. At the foot of the mountain nestles a misty forest. Nestled in the misty forest is a large lake. The water is perfectly still and dark, reflecting the black clouds overhead like a monstrous mirror.
That's nice.
Pulled along, or yeah, there you go. Pulled up along the south shore are 3 small rowboats. A 4th boat can be seen in the middle of the lake, with a lone figure sitting in it, a fishing pole in hand.
Now you guys are gonna make me row, aren't you?
Yep.
I'm gonna chug my beer and head to a boat.
Looking at it, it looks like the ship from where you are is currently about 400 feet from the shore.
So far.
I mean, how do we know that the person in there wasn't lying?
Wait, how far is the boat?
About 400 feet from shore.
400 feet.
Hmm.
You guys getting in a boat? Are we boating?
There's
Do
currently
it.
3,
Sure, let's
there's
vote.
3 empty rowboats at the moment.
Oh, should
How
we
many
take
can fit
2?
in one boat?
It is up to you what you would like to do.
How many people can fit in one boat?
Like a standard size rowboat, so I'd say like 2.
2? So
Okay,
we'll have to
let's-
take 2.
Yeah.
Two normal sized people could fit in a boat.
Opal,
Smaller sized
please
people would
do
have
not
less
try
of
to
an
row.
issue.
I won't. Well, yeah, I won't.
Well, if it makes
I'll
you feel
just sit
better,
there.
rowing is an athletics check. Something else.
Okay, then you have a chance.
Well, yeah, unless it's something
Maybe.
that I'm worse at.
Like strength.
It's still strength based.
Athletics is
yeah.
Yeah. And I suck at all strength-based anything.
Yeah. I figured.
So, you guys can split up how you would like between the 2 boats.
Alright. I'll take weak Opal with me.
Okay. It's my favorite new name.
Whoever is rowing the boat, it is going to be a water vessel transport roll, which is
Sure.
a d20. In this case, it would be plus your strength because you are rowing it manually. But if you're not proficient in, water transport vehicles, then it's just a straight d20 plus your strength roll.
All right.
Yeah. So I can just hit strength, right?
Saban, do you want to row or should I?
I am not very strong.
Yeah, Claire, you have no problem. Basically just manhandling the boat forward.
That's a 9 for me.
Okay. Keith, you are rowing significantly slower. Alira, you are making up a decent amount of pace on this boat. What's
Can I tie a rope to their boat and pull both of them?
Ooh, good idea.
Sure.
With the baby help of whatever Heath can manage.
Give me a survival check. Whoever's tying
Leaves
the
a
rope.
bully when she's
I
drunk.
have pretty good survival. I could do that.
No, you're good.
You guys
Alira,
all have noodle arms. What do you want from me?
Alira,
Never mind.
Alira, you very quickly tie a rope before you leave, and then just start paddling away. As you start to paddle, you feel like you're doing a wonderful job. Your boat is moving
You're doing
incredibly
You're
quickly.
doing great, bud.
Um,
So good.
so as you all are now kind of on pace, out towards the middle of the shore or middle of the lake, you start to notice that the person who has a fishing line that's out there, you can start to hear a faint murmuring come from their ship. As you guys are paddling out as well, you don't really have a way of being unnoticed.
You mean we can't stealth?
Cannot stealth on the lake. You watch as the fisherman turns around at you. Give me a perception check.
Yeah.
Opal and Illyri. What you notice, from even, you guys are about 100 to 200 feet away from the ship. What you notice is you can see this man has a very dazed expression. You can definitely tell that he's drunk. There's a bit of spittle that at this point has kind of just run down the edge of his face. His clothes are ragged. He appears to be a fairly poor fisherman by look. As you watch as you guys are still about 200 feet away from the boat, you watch as he kind of looks at you all and looks down, and you watch as he just grabs the sack and just hucks it into the lake. You can see from here, Opal and Illyri, you can see that there's definitely something in the bag.
I'm just gonna pretend it's beer and paddle faster.
How far away are we?
You guys are about 200 feet away. The bag is starting to sink.
I'm gonna...
Go ahead and you guys can, you know what we're going to do for this? We're going to go ahead and go into combat. Just for the sake of making it easier to see how quickly you guys get to the target.
Is swimming strength?
Swimming is athletics, yes. Go ahead and you guys can actually here. We're gonna go ahead and jump to another map, so that way I can. We're gonna jump to this map for now, just for the sake of being able to click on your tokens and being able to roll.
Yeah.
Move. And move. Initiative?
Yep. Go ahead and roll me initiative so we can have a turn order.
Whoa.
I'm gonna say Arena stay behind, just for the sake of ease.
Yeah.
Dora stay behind. Boop. You're not. No, you're not there. There we go. So, drag the party to the back. Boop. 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 There you go. There's your boat situation, as it were.
On a boat.
So, Illyri, your first act.
I'm gonna row like it's beer. Smile.
Row like it is beer.
In the sack, yeah.
You can do that.
No, I'm not. I didn't trick myself.
Hey, it'll be an athletics check.
Oh.
So I will let you
mean-
re-roll that.
Yay.
Didn't make it athletics. You rolled a
It's not a
one.
one.
Technically, it's one better, and it's still a base of 10.
Yep. So, you continue to row the boat, wanting to save this sack that you are believing is beer.
It's beer. Just
Even
pretend
though
it's
it's
beer.
kicking
Just
and
pretend it's
screaming.
beer, and I'm rowing. That's it.
As you watch as the sack tumbles off the side of the boat and makes its way into the water, you continue rowing. I mean, at a normal speed. A normal speed for a rowboat, I believe, is 30 feet per turn. So you continue to row. You'll get 20 feet for now, and then based off the roll of Keith and Sabin for however much they are rowing, you will gain your speed based off that.
Sure.
So, Sabin, what would you like to do?
sit in the boat because I'm not rowing.
Okay. You continue to not row. Is there anything else you would like to do to attempt to help the child? Or the stack?
Can I help him row? I can't get to the child.
You can help him row. If you help him row, that'll give him advantage.
I'll help him row.
All right.
Row faster.
All right.
Heath, your turn.
I'm gonna look at Saban, and she is preparing to help me row. I'm gonna jump off the boat and then launch it into a giant octopus.
You watch as
Okay, I'll row it.
Can we just ride you?
Saban, you're holding an oar and ready to help row as Keith leaps off the boat and turns into an octopus, and you're left on the
Wait,
boat
don't
by
take the
yourself.
oar with you.
So now there's 2 oars on your boat.
The good news is you're getting pulled still. so
I will let you roll an athletics check, Saban, as you were technically preparing to row. If this happened.
Hey.
Sure.
Hey!
Yeah,
Pretty good.
you managed to keep pace, making it easier on Illyri, who has been pulling both boats for the majority of the trip. Keith, what would you like to do? You leaped off the boat here as the boat now is leaving you. What is the octopus's travel speed?
It is a swim speed of 60 feet.
All right, let me go ahead.
Giant
Dang.
octopus.
Let's pull it up. There we go. There you go. So you, it was your bonus action to transform. Are you using your full action
Yes.
to just double speed, double dash?
Yes, I am.
All right.
Going 120.
Pull back this group up. You guys moved your 30 feet. As the octopus goes under, you would get basically off the map.
Bye.
Bye.
As you watch as he dives into the water, and this is very, very dark, murky water, he just kind of disappears. As you start jetting forward, as it were. Give me a perception check for the octopus.
Do I have the screen for that?
You are about to. There you go. All right. Despite the fact that it is very dark in this water, it makes it difficult to see. You can make out the sounds of the. You can't actually see the sack, but you can make out the sounds of kind of water being pushed aside from the struggle. As she kicks and squirms inside this bag. So, Opal, you're along for the ride. Would you like to help row?
Yeah.
Okay. You can help Illyri row.
You can feed me beer while I row.
Okay.
There you go.
I'll try to do both.
Convince me
encouragement.
that it's beer.
Oh!
Encouragement
Yay!
beer.
Yay!
So Illyri, you will have advantage on your roll now. Move the ship.
Okay.
And it's your turn.
I would have raged to do it, but I don't have any of those. So.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you can rage at any time if you would like to. However, I would then have to roll D100s to make sure the oars didn't break. So, you guys continue moving forward. With 17, I will give you 30 feet. And then possibly with Saban's roll, it could go further. Octopus is gone. Saban, go ahead.
Okay, I'm on my own now. Yeah, that's about what I expected.
You get another 5 feet.
Ooh.
as your boat's just kind of skimming along. You're like trying to get a rhythm,
I'm happy.
but every single time you put the oars down, rather than going into the water, with the speed you're going at, they just kind of like bounce off the top of the water.
Is this a good time to mention I can't swim?
You're doing great. Stay in the boat then. Maybe tie yourself to the rope.
Yeah.
So-
Or a rope.
Heath, you
I'm-
have you know roughly around where the sack is in the water. However, it is sinking over time. You will not be able to get to it and grab it this turn. However, if you used all of your movement, you could get to it. I'll think you can get to it and keep pace with it as it sinks.
I'll definitely do that. I'll
Okay.
dash and move to it.
Okay, you can do that. That'll bring us to Opal. You can give me an athletics check to continue help rowing.
Okay.
You go to grab the oar.
Yeah.
Are you going to actually? No, I won't even say you like the oar because you're more like just like steering the ship with the rudder at this point.
That was that roll was just for feeding the beer.
Okay, you drop the beer. The beer is now in the lake.
I would like to rage.
Illyri, you watch as the beer that you were getting for so much encouragement as you hit a small wave that was left behind by the octopus swimming off. As you watch as Opal just kind of like cartoon style, just as it just kind of flops out of her hand into the water.
Dude, I'm sorry.
Oh, you may be.
Illyri, you can roll an athletics check
Oh.
at normal, even though you're internally raging.
I'm physically raging.
Your anger flows through you as despite the fact that you don't have a rage character-wise, the rage is still filling you.
The
As
rage is
you-
real.
You just push into these oars that are quite old, but we'll see how this goes. Alright, so that would be the DC. So we'll do that. Okay. The oars manage to hold together as you continue to row as fast as you can. You get a full 60 feet as you all can now see the you can now clearly see the fishermen. Let's go ahead and drag it back because I have to go up and down this map over and over again just to make this map work. Boop. So, you are still 45 feet ahead of everyone. You all are right here, and let me go ahead and grab the fisherman. What is his name? That.
Bob.
No, Bob makes burgers.
The fisherman who is up ahead.
Dale. Sounds like a fisherman name.
I was gonna
You
say
are
Fred.
under him to clarify. Heath.
Alright.
My God, you could be like a kraken on a ship. And we could make him poop himself. Later.
So, let me zoom out the map so the chat can see, kind of. They're completely across the map. So, Illyri, you move as far as you can forward. That is where you end your turn. Sabin, you are being pulled along. The boat's moving incredibly quickly.
I'm helping.
You continue to help.
No.
A little bit kind of panicked, slowly by the fact that you are on a ship in the middle of the lake
And
at
I
this
can't
point,
swim.
and you can't swim. And you're on the rope.
probably
You're
work
on the
on
ship
that.
by yourself.
Yep.
as you continue to move along. Heath. So the sack at the moment, you're kind of swimming just next to it as it kind of starts to sink at a steady pace. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna attempt to grab the sack with my tentacles,
Okay.
and then start moving upwards.
Okay. So here's what we're gonna do in this situation. I think this makes sense. How many tentacles are you grabbing the sack with? You
I'm
have
using
8,
like
so-
4.
Okay. You're using half the tentacles to grab the sack.
Yeah.
Alright. With that, I'm not going to make you make an athletics check to hold on to the sack. However, your swim speed will be cut in half.
Okay.
At the moment, you're about 60 feet below the surface. So,
That kid made out of lead?
no, but
No, but he's using half of his tentacles to carry the
No,
bag.
I meant like he sank fast.
she sank decently fast, yeah.
Yeah.
She sank at about a pace of about 15 feet per turn.
I get it. It's because she's in a cult, because she's dense.
Wow!
So, you all continue to, continue to act. So, Heath, you can grab onto it this turn. That is your action. So you can only move 30 feet towards the surface.
Yeah, that's fine.
And that'll bring us to Opal.
Oh. Okay. I guess all I can do. Yeah. Wait. Is help row.
Sure. How are you helping row?
Helping rowing by that.
Okay. You are you start to rhythmically attempt to chant out row. To try to get everyone in sequence. It is having varying effects. Illyria just
Everybody
seems
but
very
me.
angry about the fact that, you know, all the alcohol's gone. Illyria, your turn.
Just a regular strength, right? Or athletics?
Yep. All right.
I'm
You
getting better
continue
with
to
time.
pull the boat as quickly as you can. You all are getting closer and closer to the fishermen. Who you're all starting to, or Opal, you're starting to notice that this fisherman seems very non-focused. On top of being drunk, he even looked almost like he's in a daze. As he kind of looks over the edge of the boat, kind of like looking for where the satchel of water was thrown. David, your turn. You continue to attempt to help row. As you all are starting to move, getting closer and closer to the ship.
The best rowing team ever.
To be fair, the back boat really isn't rowing as much as just relieving the pace off of you all, so you can
Yeah,
move faster.
yeah.
Heath, you are starting to see the you're starting to see the surface of the water. You can make out the fact that there is a boat that is directly above you. You have two options. You could either get the sack above water, or you could pull yourself onto the boat. The sack in that situation would still be on the water, inside the water. It's up to you what you would like to do.
I'm gonna go on top of the boat.
All right, so you're leaving the sack in the water for now. You're gonna pull that up next turn.
Yeah.
Okay. You start to latch onto the boat as you kind of pull yourself onto the boat. Fisherman. The fisherman's gonna panic and he's gonna use his turn to attack you.
Poop himself.
What a rude man.
I mean, there's just a giant octopus that's attached onto his boat.
the Kraken.
Does a 16 hit the octopus?
I believe so.
Yeah. Yep. You take 4 points of bludgeoning damage as he just starts to beat you with this club.
Hmm.
I guess I'll
I'm
go ahead.
gonna rumble angrily at him.
Ink
You
in his
make a-
face.
You make a octopus growl. Oh, actually, that works perfectly. He was like right where he needed to be. All right.
Wow, yeah.
That'll bring us to Opal. You're on the ship though. There is a fisherman whose boat is being attacked by a giant octopus.
So was the bag
You don't see the bag.
okay? It's still underwater.
It might be. You don't really know. There's just a giant octopus that attacked this man.
Okay.
To clarify, the water is too murky for you all to have just seen Heath change into the octopus. There's just a giant octopus on the ship.
I mean, we've seen him change into things,
You have
though.
seen him change
Yeah.
into things.
Well, he's
One
obviously
thing.
not with Sabin.
And he's not in the boat, yeah.
He's not in the boat. There is just a giant octopus attacking the ship.
I'm assuming that it is Heath, and
Who knows what it could be?
can I jump?
You're gonna try to leap to the other boat.
I'm gonna.
Well-
Yeah.
Are you
How far
attempting
away
to
are we?
leap? Are you attempting to leap to Sabin's boat, or are you attempting to leap to the fisherman's boat?
Yeah, and I could do it if it's acrobatics.
So
Maybe.
I'm just asking if you're attempting to go to the fisherman's boat or Sabin's boat.
The fisher, or on top. Wait, is the octopus underwater?
Yeah, no, the octopus is pulling it. Like 4 of its tentacles have like pulled it up onto this boat, and it's just
Oh, okay.
next to the fisherman at the moment.
Okay. I don't know. Yes, I'm gonna just try to do a superhero jump, or not. You know, I guess. I mean, I don't know. What would that be?
I mean, you're jumping to the boat.
Yeah.
It's a far jump.
You-
You can attempt
I
it.
don't swim.
Whoa, yes, I think so.
Cool.
I don't.
Sure.
Well, I mean, I don't know what that is. Is there a specific one for swim?
No.
It's just your athletic skill.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's not very good. So
It's up to you.
I'm just. Shit. Oh, I guess you know what I could do. I am going to. Could I throw a dart? Would that even work?
You can attempt to throw a dart. Are you trying to attack the octopus or the fisherman?
The fisherman.
I have to clarify. Sure. Yeah, you can throw a dart. Let me check the range. Great, 20-60. It'll be at disadvantage, because he is
Oh.
outside of 20 feet. So just roll another attack, and you'll take the lower of the two. Well, the 23 would have been the next roll. So
Mm.
your lowest is a 21. That'll hit. Go ahead and roll damage. Alright, so you lace out this dart in between Illyri's rowing. She kind of pulls back on the oars, her back kind of straining and pushing back. You kind of lace a dart that just sails perfectly. You watch as it collides with this fisherman's head as he goes motionless, falling off the ship.
Well, I was about to say don't kill him, but I think it's too late.
Oh.
As you watch as he falls off the ship
Can't hold my beer.
Oh
and
God! So he's
disappears
dead.
disappears into the lake below.
Yep.
Oops.
Too bad, so
Illyri.
sad.
Your turn. You watch as Opal throws a dart. And you look back as you're kind of like pulling backwards on the oars, and as you do, you kind of like stretch your face forward as you watch as this dart just perfectly into the eyes of this fisherman as he just kind of falls back motionless.
Yeah, just in between rows. In my breath, I'm just like, fucking throw a fucking dart. Can't fucking know the beer. Fucking just keep throwing.
Give me an athletics check. Yeah, you pull your way. Give me an intelligence check.
That's not fun. Yep.
You are rowing as hard as you can.
Yep.
However, what you also aren't doing is you also are not paying attention to where the other ship is.
Nope.
So you just pull full speed, like, straight into this other ship where the octopus is on.
Yeah.
Go ahead and give me a d20. All right.
Nice.
You feel as your ship, luckily, kind of just bounces off the other ship, and it redirects you a little bit, as you end up kind of over here. We'll put the octopus here for now. You kind of bounce off the side, Sabin, as you continue, your momentum continues forward, as you can kind of feel the boat start to kind of slide into the other ship sideways. Sabin, what would you like to do?
Oops.
At the moment, you do not see a sack. You just see an octopus that is on the ship. Its 4 tentacles are in the water, and there's a dead fisherman somewhere that is not in sight anymore.
Can we go back now? I'm pretty sure we might be in trouble for killing a guy. Maybe. I don't know. But can we go back? I don't want to be on the water anymore.
Change your mind.
I don't like it here.
I didn't want to come here.
So, Sabin, give me a d20. Alright. Give me a d4.
Oh, great.
Alright. Your boat carries momentum with Aliri's very, very heavy rowing. And unlike her boat that kind of diverted off to the side and kind of bounced off the other ship, yours sideswipes the ship as you watch as the other ship starts to sink a little bit.
Oops.
However, your boat is right next to the other boat, as it's kind of like slammed into it and just kind of crunched it a little bit. You look down and your boat is also starting to leak a little bit. Not enough to worry about yet, but it's starting to leak a little bit.
We need to leave. I want to leave. We should leave.
So, he doesn't get a turn. Heath.
I'm gonna bring up the sack then onto
Sure.
the boat that I'm currently on.
Sure. The boat that you are on is right next to Sabin's boat. You can walk over there with the sack if you would like to.
Sure. why
I'll say with tentacles, you are not having a problem keeping balance or anything like that, so you're fine. Sabin, you watch as an octopus with a bag boards your boat.
Okay, that's
it
not going
fills
to help
up-
the sinking.
It fills up the majority of the boat. The giant octopus.
I don't like it here.
So, Heath, what do you like? Is that all you do?
I'm gonna, if I can, open up the sack so the person can breathe.
Give me a. No, you could just do it because you're an octopus, and even though you have the mind of yourself, you would know in octopus form how to be an octopus. Yeah. You open the bag. However, you cannot see what's inside of it. Sabin, what you can see is you see a child that is inside the bag. Give me a medicine check, Sabin.
So good. And the best in medicine.
Sure. She's not breathing at the moment.
Okay, I'd like to jump over and
You have no idea what's going on yet.
I don't.
She's not.
Yes,
She
you
needs
can.
help. I don't know CPR.
Okay, now I jump over.
There you
I
go.
don't know the alphabet.
Give me an acrobatics check.
Hell
There's
yeah.
no room on this boat.
You go to leap to the other ship as with Illyri's heavy rowing, the sides of the ship are wet. As you slip, give me a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah.
You manage to divert your weight backwards. So as opposed to falling outside of the ship, you fall back into the ship that you're in. As you just kind of tumble backwards, rolling back onto your feet.
You know we're attached to that boat by a rope, so you can just literally pull it to you.
Oh. Yeah, but can you do that? Because you're strong. I am not.
How's the other boat looking?
The which one?
Not
There's three
attached
boats now.
one.
It is starting to sink. You can see it filling
Okay.
up with water.
I'll pull their boat closer.
Sure. Give me an athletics check. All right. You managed to gingerly pull the boat forward towards you.
Okay. Now I can I just cross over onto
I
it?
still need an acrobatics check. It is a lower
Okay.
DC though.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
You managed with the wobble of the boat to time your jump over. You are having to stand on the side of the ship, as there is a giant octopus on this boat that is taking up the majority of the boat.
Well, hello, octopus friend.
A
I
wave
just wanted...
with a tentacle.
You
Oh,
wave
hi,
with the
Heath.
tentacle as the entire boat just starts to shake.
Don't do that, Don. No.
Okay, I just want to check on the child, medicine-wise.
Punch it!
Sure, give me a medicine check. Yep. The child is not breathing. It
Oh,
appears
shit.
that she, at some point, inhaled water.
Okay, I'm going to, use a key point in Hand of Heal.
Alright. You reach out with your hand of healing, as a couple moments pass. As it starts to set into your mind that she might have been in the water too long. Before, you hear a cough as you watch as water is expelled from her stomach and her lungs as she kind of curls up a little bit of water as she starts coughing for a moment as she slowly starts to breathe again. You all are Sabin. Give me a perception check. And Opal, actually, both of you can give me a perception check for this. Alright. As you all watch the child kind of anticipating, as your spirit starts to sink a little bit and you hear the cough and hope starts to arise, Opal, you hear a sound. You hear a trickling of water. As between the octopus and Sabin and the child and you have about 500 to 600 pounds on this boat. And the small crack that was in this boat is slowly starting to spew more and more water.
Yeah. I mean,
Heath, can
guys.
we just get on ya?
I'm gonna hop off the boat and then like
yeah.
kind of stay in the center, just
Sure.
like
Hey, buddy.
on the surface of the water.
Would it
Give-
be animal riding?
Um,
Or animal handling?
Sabin and Opal, give me dexterity saving throws.
Yeah.
Alright. As the octopus leaves the boat and just kind of jumps off the side, the boat wobbles a good, like, almost to the point where the sides of this rowboat are going over the side. However,
Kinda
you all
slap
do
the top of
manage
the
to
water.
you all do manage to hold on to the ship, as well as the. Did you let go of the child? I don't think you did.
Onto the child.
Well, I was only grabbing onto the sack.
Yeah, that's fair. Sure. The child is on the boat, and
Yes.
Opal is on the boat, and Sabin is on the boat. The boat is slowly filling up with water, a little bit less slowly now that the 400-pound octopus is in the water.
I'm gonna tap the water and be like, "Hey, buddy, you want to grab the rope that's connected to both the boats and maybe just pull us ashore?" Smile.
Good idea.
Keith, give me an intelligence check for the octopus.
You got it.
Nice.
You don't understand.
Cool. I'm gonna start. I'm gonna look at the two of them
You
and
don't
be
speak
like,
common, so you're just kind of looking at. You know that Illyri's trying to tell you something, but you just can't understand what he's saying.
I'm gonna grab the rope and point towards where we came from.
That's
Sure.
much easier to understand.
Yep, you can understand that.
Cool.
Give
I'm
me
gonna-
a,
"What do you want to get
give
in
me
the
a-
not sinking boat?"
Give me a strength check for the octopus. Alright. Yeah, you start to pull Sabin's boat forward, Sabin and Opal's boat forward, as Illyri's boat, your boat is now going backwards. Because,
I turn
there is-
around and
there
try
is-
to help row anyway.
I mean, you can attempt, but this is a one-sided rowboat. They only had a point on one side, so you're essentially rowing against the flat part of the ship. But yeah, you slowly start to pull the ships back to shore. Just for the fun of it, Sabin and Opal, both of you give me a D100. All right, so as you guys are making your way back to shore, Sabin, as you look around, you know where one hole was. However, as you look around now, you can see that there's another hole as well in the ship. The ship is starting to sink a little bit faster. At your current pace, you should still make it to shore, as long as there's no more complications.
If you want to hop over to the...
That's an athletics check.
No, from ship to ship is an acrobatics check.
Either way, it's the same.
Okay, well...
Because you're fighting the wobble of the ship, the leap. But they're right next to each other, so it's not really a strength leap as much as just a dexterity
Can I
leap.
like hold an arm out to try and help, like grab her if she comes across? Because she said she couldn't
He
swim.
said as long as there's no more complications.
It's up to you all what you would like to
I
do.
don't want to make a hole in the
Got
ship.
it.
Okay.
So you're just gonna ride it out?
Mm.
It's up to you.
Well, I can...
She's not gonna risk falling in the water. She's gonna try
Unless
to.
she has to.
Let's see.
It is up to you what you would like to do.
Can I just hop on top of Heath? Wait, is Heath underwater? Is the octopus
An octopus
underwater?
to swim would have to be underwater. Yes.
Okay.
Because it is the center point of all the tentacles in this situation, it would most likely have to be underwater to pull you guys. You guys are underwater, but it would have to be.
Can someone talk to animals? Or
Nope.
Well, as
Or-
far as you're aware, there in
Mind
normal
read.
in most situations, like Keith can understand you. In most situations, but in this situation, he just didn't.
Yeah.
And he's currently swimming, so speaking to something underwater is difficult.
Keep swimming, buddy.
It's gonna keep on going to shore.
Sure.
how big
Well-
is the hole?
Well, one of them is more of a crack that is slowly becoming a hole. The other side of the ship, you can look at it. It's not very big. It's probably about half an inch. At the moment, the boat is about, I'd probably say like 1/5 filled up with water.
Totally fine.
You guys can just let it happen, or you guys can help out rowing, or whatever you would like to do. It is up to you. At the moment, it looks like you'll make it to shore if there's no other issues.
Okay.
There's no other issues, he said.
Are you guys just riding it out for now?
Yep, I guess. Unless
All
anyone
right.
else has any other ideas.
Great. So, Keith, go ahead and give me an athletic or another strength check for the octopus.
Yep.
All right. You continue to pull the ships at roughly about half your swim speed, so your total swim speed with an action to keep pulling. Illyri, or I need here. How I'm gonna split it up. I need each boat to make a check. So Illyri, you in a boat by yourself, you will have to make the check. This is for steering the boat, or steering the boats in this situation. This is to make sure they don't hit each other, because you guys are both being pulled from the same rope, or being pulled from the same rope. It's primarily just to make sure they're not hitting each other. It'll be a D20, and you can either use... I'll say you can either use your dexterity modifier to add to it, or you can use your intelligence modifier. Whichever you prefer. So I will need one between Opal and Sabig. You can decide who's going to be steering the boat.
Dexterity?
Both of those are bad for me, so if you want to do it.
I have dexterity. Wait, it's a saving throw?
No, it'll just be a
Dex.
normal dexterity roll if you're using
Okay.
dexterity.
Yeah.
Okay. You all are just trying to steer the boats. Basically, you're taking the oars and trying to steer the boats and keep them apart from each other enough that they don't hit into each other. At the moment, at the current speed, you are managing. Keith is pulling in a relatively straight path. He is having no issues pulling. You guys managed to keep the boat straight. You guys at this point are about 100 feet from shore. I will need another turn of strength checks for Keith.
Alright.
All right. You continue to. So here's what I'm gonna ask you. You have two options. You can either continue pulling the boat at the maximum speed. In that situation, the rolls will be higher for them to control the boat. Or you can pull the boat slower, or pull the boat slower for this turn. And that'll keep the DCs around the same for them. It's up to you. One of them will get you to the shore faster, and one of them will make it so it's easier for them to control the boats. What do
I'll
you like
make
to
it
do?
easier for them and go a little bit slower.
Okay. You start to lose your grip, and rather than pulling faster, you decide to slow your speed down. So you guys, I need another dexterity check between the two ships.
Yeah.
Alright. Opal, you managed to steer your ship kind of starting to steer away from Illyri's ship. Illyri, as you are steering the ship, you get distracted for a moment by something. You kind of look back to kind of like see if you can see where the fisherman went. See if you can see where the alcohol bottle went. There's so
Yeah,
many
I'm
things
looking
that
for my
happen so
beer.
quickly. As you do, the oar turns sideways. And as you do, it starts to turn the ship to the side as you start to hear sound. The sound that you hear is the rope shredding. As you try to correct it, your rope breaks.
Oh.
As now currently, you are only pulling one ship, Heath. It gets
That's fine.
significantly easier for you to pull. Illyri, however, you are now out in the middle of the lake.
Yeah. I'll just
Just
start
follow
pulling.
us.
Like, now I have to work again. I'll start paddling again.
Sure. So Heath, go ahead and give me a strength check. Illyria, you can go ahead and give me an athletics check. Yeah. Now that you don't have to avoid the boats hitting each other, I don't need a dexterity check from you guys. It's just a matter of time. So, you all continue to move closer. You guys are getting to the point where you're pretty close to shore. You're about 20 to 30 feet from shore. Illyria, you're about 60 feet behind him. But again, your boat has no leaks. Your boat has no problems.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of time for you to get back, as long as for some reason you don't critically roll a 1 and fall off the ship.
I don't know. I think I can swim. I'm fine.
I'd like to check on the kid.
Sure. Give me a medicine check. Alright. She is slowly starting to regain her breath. As she is still not unconscious, but her eyes are still closed as she's heavily breathing. She inhaled quite a bit of water.
Can I perform CPR?
She's still alive. She's breathing just
I
fine.
guess.
She's just recovering.
Coughing up. Okay.
Occasionally
Okay,
coughing up water.
Okay, I'm gonna pat her on the back and be like, "It's okay. You're safe now."
As you look down at her, she has medium-length blue hair that looks like at one point it was kind of tossed into some sort of a ponytail, as you can kind of see the disheveled bit of a ribbon that's kind of tangled in her hair at this point. Her clothes are soaked. However, they're in a type of clothing that you don't really recognize. It's definitely something you haven't seen before. Whatever the material is. As you all continue to make your way to shore. Heath, I need one more strength check. Illyria, I need another athletics check. Okay. You guys slowly start to make your way towards shore. Heath, you managed to pull the boats up. Give me an intelligence check for yourself.
For myself or for the octopus, right?
For yourself.
Myself, right?
Yeah. Alright. You carefully maneuver the ship so it kind of lines up with the side of the shore. As you kind of release it as it carries enough speed to coast onto shore. As soon as the boat hits shore and it kind of lands onto the beach line, you all feel as the holes that were in the ship kind of rip open the ship from the bottom. However, you all are on shore and have zero issues as the boat kind of stays upright. It just kind of rips out a small piece of the flooring below you. Illyria, you are a little bit struggling. You're still kind of looking for where on earth that bottle of alcohol went. As you look back and you see that your friends are now on shore, you suppose you should get back to them.
Yeah, I'm not in a rush.
I yell, "I'll buy you a new bottle when we get back."
It's not the same.
Oh, I am so sorry.
You all continue over time to make your way to shore. Illyria, you're fine. I'm not gonna make you roll for the rest of it, as this is no longer in a hurry.
Yeah, I'm chilling.
Heath, you're still in the water as an octopus.
Right after docking this sinking boat, I'm just gonna double back and help them move along faster.
Sure. You swim back and help Illyria kind of as you just kind of start shoving her ship towards the shore. Between both of you have zero issue getting the ship back to shore. So, the two who are on shore, Sabin and Opal. The child starts to, as she's kind of just resting there, heavily breathing, kind of just reacting from the situation. Who are you? What happened?
We just saw someone put you in a sack and throw you overboard. Do you know why?
I don't know. My family was having a party, and he just came into town and grabbed me. I don't think anyone noticed.
Well, someone did, and they came and got us, and you're safe now. Who's your family?
My father's the leader of the Vasani Tribe to the south of the city.
Okay. Okay, well, we'll take you back. We'll take you back to your family.
Okay. I don't know what he said. He said that I needed to be sacrificed to the lake or something.
Sacrifice to the lake. And your parents didn't see this at all?
My father was inebriated, I believe. She continues to kind of like pant and breathe heavily. We were having a party, so everyone was a little drunk. Hello?
And you didn't know this guy at all?
He was just a local fisherman. I think he had some bad luck recently. He hadn't caught much fish.
Hmm.
I can change the music now. You guys are no longer in super intense mode.
Okay, well, I just try to comfort the child.
Sure. You can easily do that. As you all make your way to shore, you stay as an octopus once everyone's on shore.
No, I'm gonna transform back.
All right. As Heath, you start to transform back into your dwarven form, the girl lets out a small shriek and faints. She's
It's quite
never
alright.
seen. Oh, she fainted. She's never seen an octopus turn into a person before.
Dude.
Well, it's quite a reaction.
I mean, she is a kid.
Yeah.
So, you all are on the shoreline of the lake. You have saved the child, sacrificed a few boats in the process. What would you like to do? It's about probably about a quarter of a mile back to the city. It didn't take you very long to get here, so.
So my concern, you guys, is that maybe the parents was okay. I whisper this, I mean, as the child is fainted. I am worried that maybe she was sacrificed purposefully. That this child was.
Maybe they targeted her because she's a bit stony.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, I just don't want it to be a bad thing that we return the child. So should we just like drop her off at home and leave, or just stay with her?
Yeah, let's drop her off.
Okay.
What can go wrong?
Yeah.
Could drop more beer.
Oh yeah, okay. As soon as we
She's like,
return
what
the
could go
child.
wrong? We don't have to stop and
Promise.
get more, yeah.
Yeah, promise.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, what would you guys like to do?
To go, I guess.
You had
Take
heard that
the
there was
kid
a
home?
Vasani Village south of the city of Valaki.
Okay.
So how are you guys getting there? Going through the city? Going around the city?
Look, listen, hear me out, guys. It's
Oh.
late. Can we'll get room for the kid or something and we go there tomorrow?
Yeah, we'll go there tomorrow.
Yeah, but what if someone notices and is trying
Notices
to
what?
kidnap the kid?
It's just a kid. We just need to
Kid.
dress her up.
Do we know her name?
Disguise her. Nope.
What the fuck is wrong with you people?
I didn't ask.
You saved her life. You wanted to kiss her mouth and give her CPR, and you don't know her fucking name?
Just trying to save her.
Kid, what's your name?
She's
fainted.
passed out.
She's unconscious right now.
I'm gonna poke her face.
She saw
You
a
cost me a
person.
beer.
She saw a person turn into an octopus, and that was enough for her little child mind to break.
Larry, maybe
You
you
mean an
shouldn't
octopus turn
handle a
into a person?
child tonight.
Who?
You.
I don't want to handle it.
Well,
Then stop poking her.
Oh.
Can we make camp like at the shore without anyone?
Isn't the fisherman shack here?
You guys have
We
paid for
have
rooms at the
keys.
inn.
Oh yeah, we
If you would
did
like
pay
to-
for rooms.
If you would like to
Oh,
stay
yeah.
here, you can happily stay here. It's up to you.
No, I would rather sleep in a bed.
Yeah, let's get to the inn, get a room
Okay.
for now.
Let's try to keep this child hidden. I don't know how we're gonna do that.
Put her back in the sack. I'm kidding. It's a bad joke.
Oh my god.
It's a bad joke.
O'Leary doesn't like children. Jesus.
So, how are you all going back to town? You guys just giving her a piggyback ride, or you guys, what are you doing?
Here, I'm gonna look at Sabin and be like, I can be gentle, but carry her like pretend she's sleeping, and anyone that comes close, we just like, shh, like, don't wake her up, motherfuckers.
Yeah, I'll put my
And just-
cloak over
Yeah.
her.
Okay. So you guys do?
Yep.
Lucy like puts the not Lucy, fuck. Opal puts the cloak over the kid and be like, you killed that dude.
Well, it's a cloak of protection as well. So
Yeah, I mean, I don't care about that, but you fucking you killed the fisherman, dude.
yeah,
Okay, yeah, we probably
I-
shouldn't say that anymore.
yeah, let's not. That was. I didn't mean to kill him.
Just a normal
Nobody
fisherman.
killed anybody.
Yeah.
Wink, wink.
Okay, none of you should just talk about it at all.
Okay.
You all say this as you're like just walking back towards town. This is like an
Yeah.
in-transit conversation.
Uh-huh.
Hey, Sabin, we should probably teach you how to swim.
Yeah.
No thanks. I'd rather just not go in water.
I feel
Water's
like
nice,
that
though.
is not always, something you can control.
So,
Well, how about this? Next time we're in water, he could turn into something that you can ride on the water.
so
Or we
as
could
you
just
guys are
teach you how to
having this
swim.
conversation, you do start to reach the edge of town.
Yeah.
Give me perception checks.
Oh, damn.
All right, Sabin. You start to notice. You see the rest of you all are all kind of enveloped with your own conversations about everything going on. Sabin, you start to notice a couple of Vasani that seem to be running around. You can see the familiar Vasani dress as they seem to be running from place to place as you guys are making your way into town.
Are they saying anything?
There's about 4 to 5. You're far enough away; it's hard to tell if they're saying anything. They're definitely talking to other people, and you can see there's a bit of panic on their faces as they're going from place. It looks like they're going from place to place, possibly asking questions.
Okay, you guys wait here since you're all horrible liars.
All right.
I'm gonna go over.
Thanks, I think.
You're welcome. I'm gonna go over.
Sure. As you start to make your way over, they see you and turn to your direction. Hello, have you seen a child? One of our children seems to be missing. It's the village chieftain's son. Daughter. We don't know where she went.
Oh.
Oh. When did this happen?
We were having a party and she must have slipped out during it. She's an adventurous type, so she occasionally gets, goes out on little trips.
Well, I guess your timing couldn't have been better.
Oh, you know where she is?
I'll wave at the group. We were returning her anyway, so I guess this worked out.
We walk over. Or I
Okay.
walk over.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
Arabelle!
guess.
Arabelle! As they will pull back the cloak and see that she is passed out and completely soaked in water. What did you do to her?
Nothing. We found someone was trying to throw her in the water.
And we actually saved her.
They actually did throw her in the water. We got her out.
Give me a persuasion
I was
check.
drinking beer, and somebody said that there was someone throwing a kid in the water, and they made me help.
Okay. They kind of give you a little bit of a defensive look initially as you start to tell them what happened. However, one of them kind of you see his face kind of lighten for a moment. He kind of holds up his hand. I think they're telling the truth. There was some story about a sack that we heard earlier. Maybe it was Arabelle? I know some
It's the
people have
same.
weird beliefs about us.
Yeah, we were in the bar when we heard it.
What happened to the fisherman that took her?
Mhm.
He's swimming.
He fell overboard, and I just think maybe he couldn't swim. I don't know. We didn't see him.
Fisherman that can't swim. I feel like he should have had a different profession.
Yeah, you'd think, but I mean, there's boats, man.
Well, thank you. You must come with us.
Oh,
I
we
think
already
they
We're
got
all
it.
my
pretty
cloak- I
tired.
take my cloak of protection back.
Yeah, you can take the cloak. They're not going to fight you on that.
Cool.
Well, you must come with us. You must receive reward for this. Our chief will be incredibly happy that that we found her.
Insight
Well,
Can we
check.
come by tomorrow?
Yeah.
Sure, give me an insight check.
Second to insight. I also want to persuade, be like, we could just head down there tomorrow. It's like south, right? We were gonna bring her there tomorrow anyway.
Sure. Opal, with that insight, they seem genuine.
Okay.
I mean, she did say she was the chief's daughter, so
Yeah.
Chief, they seem genuine.
could we come by tomorrow? It's been a very long day.
We're really
Yeah.
tired.
We'll be there in the
Yeah.
morning. Just tell us where to find you.
Certainly. You can come by tomorrow if you would wish. We're just south of the city. If you head out the western gate, there's a kind of a smaller path that leads to a clearing in the south. That's where we are. You'll see a hill. The hill at the top is where that's where the chieftain lives. Is at the hill.
Okay. Should we see him or should we see you? Though.
Either
then
way,
go to him.
you're welcome in our village.
Okay. And what's your name?
Thanks. I didn't have a name.
Can I, with my psionic sorcery, so I don't have to do the somatic portion or the
Sure.
verbal? Sorry. Can I do detect thoughts?
Sure.
Okay. think it's a source
You know
grid.
what? For fun, give me a D15 or D14.
A what?
Opal, give me a D14.
motherfucker.
Oh, D14.
You know how to do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh shit! No, I did it wrong.
Well, no, I think you did great.
Slash R space
You got a
D14.
14.
Slash. Yeah.
Yeah, you just switch the slash on there.
And then space D14.
Why isn't it? Oh, okay. That's why.
I do /R space 1D14.
Yeah, you don't have to do the one. You can just do D14.
Yeah, I like the one. Cause I know.
The one makes you feel better.
Wait,
Yeah.
which one? I'm so confused. Slash
Slash
R.
R here.
Like this.
Space.
D14.
Yeah, like that.
Okay.
There you go. My name is Ludovic.
Ludovic.
Can you spell that for me?
Yeah.
Thank you.
It is from the Vasani Village. Random names. So
Nice.
Okay. Yeah, we'll come by
And
in the
what's this-
morning. after we've
It's a-
slept.
Yeah, we definitely need some sleep.
I did a lot of rowing, sir.
Mhm. And I
That's
just
fine.
give the guy our names so that he knows to tell the chieftain.
We will tell him of your heroics, and we'll make sure that you are welcome when you visit us tomorrow.
Okay, sounds
Thanks.
good.
Make sure
Have a good night's
she's
sleep. Come on, Arabelle. We
safe.
need to make our way back.
Is it when he says Arabelle? Is he talking to the kid?
It
Yes.
seems like he is.
She passed out.
Yes.
She is currently awake again.
Oh,
Well, that's toxic.
She's woken up
Bye,
during all of the
Arabelle.
processes. She's kind of like
I mean, we had
struggling
a
awake.
long walk for her to wake up.
As she kind of half awake kind of waves at you, does that thing where she's not entirely sure what all is going on, but she just waves.
So, just to be clear, so she was like kind of awake on the boat ish, or like waking up, and then like Heath changed from an octopus to Heath, and she shat herself and passed out.
Pretty much.
Cool.
I mean, it's a little
didn't-
weird to
so-
see an octopus turn into a person.
No, that's totally fair. I'm just, she's not passed out because she's exhausted because she literally almost died. She's passed out because the octopus was like, I'm a person.
Probably
I mean,
a
she was
combination
barely
of the
awake
two.
to begin with.
Yeah,
It's
but
probably
still.
a combination of the two.
I just think it's
Back to the inn.
I'm so tired, guys.
okay.
So,
Are we at the
you
bar
all
yet, or at the inn?
head back towards the inn, as it were.
Okay, I
let me
go up
check
to
one
the.
thing real quick. You're
Oh.
good. No, you're good. I was just checking something. Okay. So,
Okay, I
you
go
all
up
make
to-
your way back to the inn. What would you like to do?
I go up to the bar keep and I get a bottle of the nicest one.
Sure. He tells
Probably
you that
the one that I hate more.
that'll be 3 silver.
I'm going to bed.
I just give
I'm going to
give
bed
a
as
gold
well.
piece, and I just give a gold piece to him, and then I just hand the bottle to Illyri.
I coddle it like it was a child, and I'm gonna be like, thank you.
And
I'm going to
I'm
bed.
sorry.
That's
Yeah,
I'm
that's
not
okay.
actually. I'm not mad. I'm disappointed.
I know, I am too.
You all, slowly over time, through drunken stupors and other means, make your way back to the room to rest for the evening.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. So, you all do rest for the evening as you rest well. Just
Do we?
for reference, what room is Irina staying in?
I mean,
I'm gonna
I
assume
would
she stayed with
advocate-
Dora.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
Well,
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, that actually makes more sense.
yeah.
Okay.
I think Opal and Illyri were in a room together.
Yeah, and you're gonna watch me fall asleep cuddling the bottle.
Yeah. And I'm gonna smile.
So, you all get a good night rest as you wake up in the morning.
Yay.
Sweet. No problems. I can take a long rest.
You're in an inn. Oh, possibly
I
happen
heal,
in an
right?
inn. Yep. You guys heal. You get
Yeah.
your hit dice, or you get half your hit dice back.
Half the hit dies. Yeah.
Get all your spell slots back. Get all your wild shapes back.
Oh my god, my spell
Alright.
slots
Yep, all your spell
adds
slots.
rage points.
I'd like to cast a spell. It's called Rage.
It's called rage. I only know one.
So, you all wake up. How early would everyone like to wake up? It's up to you.
How late were we out?
By the time you guys got back to the inn, it wasn't super late. I'd say for reference, it was probably about around like 11 p.m. to midnight range.
Cool. Lyra probably wake up and start doing some push-ups at like 7. 6
I
or
sent you
7.
something.
I'm just writing in my journal because I only trance for 4 hours.
Psychopath.
Those
I
trances are the
forgot.
best, though. I figured
I did forget.
Mm-hmm.
Take us back. Actually, you guys haven't gotten a long rest. It's fine. We can
Okay.
retroactive if we need to.
I mean, I remember how many HPs I had.
yeah, you're
I
good. You're good.
don't.
It's fine.
I think he had 12.
So,
Rude.
Saban, I need you, as you all are making your way back to the inn after everything that happened,
Oh, fun.
to go ahead and give me a debating between the two.
Mm-hmm.
Charisma saving throw.
I'm really good at those ones.
You
Holy shit!
Damn.
as you're kind of settling in for evening, you feel yourself looking out the window, almost drawn to looking out the window. As you continue to look out, you can kind of feel your mind lose focus for a moment. As you focus it back in, you can feel something drawing you. However, you feel yourself fall asleep. So, as you all wake up,
Who is in her room?
From the long rest.
Oh,
as
wait,
you all
so we
wake
did
up
the
from
long rest?
rest,
Oh, cool. Undo the undo changes.
Heath, give me a perception check.
Alright. Get back to that screen.
You wake up groggy-eyed. You wake up a little bit later than you usually do, as you were out a little bit late. You're waking up at probably 8 a.m. The sun's been out for a few hours. You look around and you kind of as you're coming to, you feel a breeze against your skin. It feels nice. Kind of a nice spring air breeze. Before you realize, why is there a breeze when you're inside?
I'm gonna look for any open windows.
Sure. You look over and the window is the window is not only open but partially smashed. As if something of substantial size has made its way through the window.
I'm gonna check my pockets.
Sure. Nothing's gone. It's quiet.
I'm gonna slowly walk up to that opening.
Sure.
Is there
Looking-
anything outside?
As you look around, there's nothing outside. Looking around, though, there's something missing from the room, and you can't put your finger on it.
Is anybody else in the room with me?
No one's in the room with you. You're pretty sure that Sabin was in the room with you the night before.
Oh boy.
She could have gone out for breakfast already. You did wake up a little bit late.
Oh no.
I'm gonna try to head downstairs.
Sure. As you approach the door is still left in the locked position.
Gonna unlock it.
Sure.
Try to open the door.
Yeah, you unlock it. You can make your way outside. You know Sabin had the key for the room.
Is there anybody in the hallway?
You hear mild grunting from another room. You know belongs to your party.
Mind your business.
Yeah. Or just banging it out over here.
I was just going with the fact that Illyri's been doing push-ups for like an
I
hour.
know, I know.
But you know,
I know where you were going with this.
I'm gonna go up to their room and knock on it.
sure.
Hello? You guys in
You're
there?
one of those.
I'm gonna open it.
Sure.
I'm doing push-ups.
Opal, you have genuinely got ready for the day, watching Illyri do push-ups. As you as you answer the door. Keith is at the door.
Hey.
Have you
What's
guys
up?
seen Sabin?
Have we?
They're not in the
Nope.
room.
Nope.
There's also this giant
just been doing
hole in the
push-ups.
wall. So
There is?
I feel like you should have led with that.
Yeah.
just wanna double check if you weren't into any antics or anything over the night. So
What do you mean?
are a bit destructive.
No. We're gonna go look.
Well, I'll
in
show
their
you the
room.
Sure.
Yeah.
You all make your way to the room that Heath and Sabin were staying in. The window is looking at it. It's been open and it's a little bit ajar. As you can see that the base of the window and the frame of the window have cracked, as it almost looks like something larger than the window has gone through.
Can I investigate it?
Sure.
Yeah, I want to investigate too.
Sure. Give me an
Um,
investigation
Like
check.
blood?
Spell.
Ooh.
Right.
Should have been in the first place.
Opal. Looking at it, based off the stress cracks of this window, and the direct or like the shape of it, you can tell that whatever it was not attempting to get in. Whatever this was attempting to get out. As the window is actually cracked outwards. The other thing that you find is you can see what looks like a set of claw marks that seem to be leading down the roof of the inn.
Oh boy.
Oh shit, you
Can I
guys.
try to remember what phase of the moon it was last night?
Sure. You do recall that it is a full moon. So, really quick as
Thought it was
well.
in 3 days.
That was 3 days ago.
What I'm gonna do really quickly is, Faye, can I have you follow me to the One Shots channel real quick?
Mhm.
And I'll be back with all of you shortly.
Ooh.
Faye.
Wow.
All right. Give me a. Go ahead and GM roll it, but GM roll a perception check for Sabin.
How do I GM roll again?
It might not have set it up on your character sheet. Hold.
No, because I don't have anything for it.
Eh,
Oh wait, no, I do. GM roll what?
Perception check. Alright. You awaken. Not in your room. You awaken out in the streets of Valaki. You're kind of, it takes you a few minutes to come to your attention. You hear the sound of what sounds like foot traffic, and a couple of different things. And as you feel down, you can feel your hand seems to be in some sort of puddle of something. It takes you a couple minutes to kind of look around to figure out what it is. You see a drastic puddle of blood starting or beneath you that you seemingly slept in. As you look
Huh.
around, you can see the remnants of what looks like wool, as well as
no.
bones and what looks like different things that, as you look at it slowly, you're starting to put together, it looks like some sort of remnants of a sheep. That what's left of it has been clawed into. and torn asunder, and most of the meat of this sheep is missing. As you look around, you see yourself partially covered in blood. The street's active, and you can see now as you look at the area that you were sleeping in this evening was what was left of a crushed couple of crates and a couple of other things. Claw marks through a couple of them. You don't recall what happened. What would you like to do?
Is there some way? So, is there a way out of here that's not towards people?
Looking at the alleyway, part of it, as you kind of look out, looks like it's a part of town you don't recognize. You do see what looks like a statue that you do recall from last night that was in the center of the town square. Looking out the other side of the alley, it seems to lead into the woods a little bit. There is a bit of mist in the woods. However, you do know that this part of the town is still within the borders of the fencing, it appears.
Okay. Can I make I'm gonna drop like a couple pieces of gold
Okay.
near the dead sheep. I feel so bad. And then I'm gonna make my way towards the edge of the forest.
Make your way
And
out the
while
back of the alley.
Yeah. While I'm going, I'm gonna be prestidigitationing to get rid of as much blood as I can.
Yeah, you cast prestidigitation as you clean your clothes of the blood, and you watch as the blood it doesn't disappear as much as you leave your clothes and kind of trail behind you for a little while. Before you continue on out into the woods a little bit. It's not really, I shouldn't say woods. It's more of just kind of a back area where there is a fair amount of trees. It's not directly connected to the woods itself. Give me a survival check as you look around. Okay. As you look around, you kind of pick up on some of the landmarks of where the trees are and where you are, and you can kind of start to figure out roughly where you are in town. You're just south of the inn, kind of in the fields that were south of the inn, kind of below the streets. Based off of what time it is around 6 a.m. Or at least when you woke up, it was 6 a.m. It's a little bit after 6 now. What would you like to do?
I guess I'll make my way towards the inn.
Right. It's going to take you about probably 15-20 minutes to get there. How do you do know you have to kind of squeeze back into the main part of town and the main roads to get there? Do you try to kind of stealth your way and just blend in with the crowd?
I just want to get as far away from where the sheep was as I can, and then try to just join the crowd.
So do you want to kind of round about and head further away from the end to kind of and then kind of go back to it? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a stealth check.
The stealthiest.
Okay. You feel like you did a decent job. You at least got away from the sheep. How unnoticed you were, you felt like you did a pretty good job. As you continue along, as you arrive at the inn, as you're about to enter through the front door, you see a few guards on horseback, assumed to be riding to the south.
Okay.
As you make your way back into the inn, it's probably around 7:30. So you make your way in through the front door. As you are noticed by the barkeep, we will go ahead and jump back up into the other channel.
Okay.
All right. You all gather up, looking at the situation. What would you like to do?
I'm drinking my bottle.
Sure. You're drinking your bottle the entire way.
Was
No,
there
I'm
like
not
any?
drinking it. I gotta savor.
Was there like any blood, like or anything?
You just see claw marks that it looks like, based off with your investigation check, it looks like was used to kind of climb down the roof.
Okay.
Follow it from the outside?
We could try that.
Okay.
I'm not going on the roof.
I'm gonna grab
because-
all of my shit from our room.
So you guys are making your way down the stairs and heading out the front of the inn?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give me a perception check.
Nice.
You guys gather your things quickly. Do you wake up
Oh,
Nora,
and
or do you just...
saving stuff. Oh, Dora's gonna just hang out with Irina.
Okay.
And protect her.
You tell her to stay here as you have to handle a situation. Grabbing all of Saban's things, you all make your way downstairs. As you go to leave the inn, the stairs kind of lead directly to the door. Opal and Heath, you catch something out of your eye. You catch the sight of Saban sitting down, with a drink just in the bar.
Well,
Save it.
I walk over to her and drop all of her stuff right there and be like,
look out your stuff, bud.
what
I'm gonna lean in really
happened?
close and be like, "Are you okay?
Mm-hmm.
You just didn't feel like using the door?"
Saban, you have no idea what they're talking about.
What do you mean?
Have you?
I just look at Heath.
I haven't been feeling any pains lately.
No.
You know, got a cut, glass,
Feeling all right.
nothing.
Fine.
It was a full moon last night. I whisper very quietly.
You did. You did. You don't know?
No, fine.
Hey, inside check.
Sure.
You're all right.
Yeah, I want an insight check too.
Okay, yeah, you can give me an insight check.
Nice.
That wisdom.
All right. You can check your DMs if there is information that you need. Otherwise, everything seems fine.
Like you're.
I look at everyone with a worried look. Okay.
Do you want to bring your drink upstairs? We can talk.
Yeah.
We'll show you. Let's show you the room.
Yeah.
I added some decorations.
Given, let's
I mean,
it's
okay.
just follow us.
Okay.
What?
I think we have a mission anyway.
We.
It's not much of a
definitely-
mission, it's just collecting a reward.
No, we also have the missing alcohol or whatever.
We
Okay,
do
yeah,
have that.
you
And
wanna
we gotta
head
go
out
see
there?
You would
the
know.
chicken.
You would know that the winery in question is a few days travel from the city of Milwaukee. I would say that because everyone would know that based off the map.
Yeah, didn't we pass it?
No,
No.
No. Oh, that's the windmill. That's
it's further
different.
out west.
Yeah. Is it this building, like all the way out here?
For reference, it is all the way out here. I'm pinging
Oh,
it now.
hey, I was right.
Yeah.
You said that's the winery.
Mm-hmm. That is where the Wizards
Oh.
of Wine make their brew.
Let's go. We'll hit the road then. Let's go. Everyone good? Want to grab
Well,
breakfast?
shouldn't we go to the chieftain first?
That's what I mean. Look, we'll
Yeah.
go down there.
Let's head there first.
Okay.
All right, sure. So, you all start to make your way outside the inn, and you all start heading west, so you can make your way towards the Vasani Village, or Vasani little area. Let me go ahead and we'll drag you guys back to the city map for now, because that's where you are. So, the Vasani Tribe is the little circle. If you look kind of out to the west, kind of out to the south, there's like a little hill in the middle of the woods. So, you all do ask a couple people as you head out the west and you head out the western gate. As you head out the western gate, you do notice that there is a bit of kind of commotion almost. You do see a decent amount of guards seem to be making their way in towards the center of town. You pass about probably 4 different guards who seem to be kind of on horseback on their way to something. As you guys continue out the western side of the gate, the 2 guards give you a nod as you're heading out. As you guys were told to take the path right outside the village. As you start to take the path and head down south. Give me a survival check.
Oh,
Once
shit.
we're out of the town and the road's pretty clear, I'm gonna be like, I think we should talk.
Yep.
Really think we should.
Yes.
All right. Well, luckily Opal is not leading the group. As O'Leary, Save, and Heath, you guys kind of just start making your way down these little side path, towards roughly the directions you're following, the directions that you're given. You guys can have a conversation if you would like to.
Yeah, just be like, Sabin, your window is broken.
Yeah,
Seems like something
there was
broke
claw
out of that
marks.
room.
I don't know.
It didn't wake you up?
Nope.
Did a cat get in or something?
Don't know.
It came in from everything looked like it was coming from the room outside of the window, so if you're gonna lie to us...
I'm not lying. I don't know.
If you ever want to tell us something, you can trust us.
Or if you want to bite me.
She seems to be
'Cause we're-
being completely honest about not knowing.
Because we're your friends and we don't want to, we want to help.
Okay, I'm not lying though.
Mm-hmm. But I mean, you were bit and it was a full moon and we kind of forgot.
Did you wake up in the room?
I don't know where I was.
Okay, I feel like that's concerning.
And side check.
Sure.
Oh shit.
She didn't know where she was.
I guess we'll leave it at that for now. Don't want to pry.
Yeah, maybe we'll keep an eye on the moon cycle. Better.
Yeah.
So,
Just let us know if you feel anything different.
you all continue to follow the roads along. Given the directions you were given, what you eventually come to is the road starts to lead towards a clearing. There's a small clearing on top of a hill, The road kind of leads towards this, with the center of the hill being taller. What you guys see is I need to do something to this map before I show it to you. Apologize. Boop. We're gonna move all of them down here. Boop. all of them up here. So, what you all start to notice is there's about 7 houses. These 7 houses are surrounding a small hillside. The hillside itself has a tent that sits atop it. The road itself leads towards what looks like a fairly large caravan. You see about about 13 carts around the top of this hill. All of them having horses that seem to be at the moment posted, kind of tied to posts and eating their morning breakfast. You can see on the outside edges where these other houses kind of sit below them, the hill itself. There appears to be a couple of people kind of sitting out front of the houses. And yeah, so let me go ahead and show you guys what you see. Boop. I will have to drag you onto the map though for you to see it, I think. Right? You see a black screen?
I see blackness, yeah.
Yeah.
Got it. Wasn't sure if you would see it. Leary?
What? Yeah, what?
I think he's showing your token.
Keith. Sabin. Pull. And I'm going to go ahead and change the map to daylight as it is daytime.
I need to be right back real quick. I'm sorry.
All good. There we go. So, that is what you guys see. As well, you can kind of see where there's little markings on the map for like where the hill goes up and down. What would you guys like to do? Each square is 10 feet as well. So
10? Okay.
Yep. Each square on the map is 10 feet, but the map is still separated out into 5-foot squares, if that makes sense. Basically,
Yes.
you can place yourself within a 5-foot square,
yes.
but yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You do see one of the houses kind of on the southern tip. You were told that the chieftain does live on top of the hill.
Let's get into that village.
Yep.
So the hill is going. It's a the
hill?
hill is going up.
Yes, the path
Yeah, okay.
the path leads up the hill.
I listened.
This hill goes up.
Hey guys, this hill goes up. All right, let's go.
There's a path that is leading up the hill. Yes, I think that's what you were trying to ask. As well as the.
I was looking at the map and was confused by the lines because I know they mean
Yep.
elevation changes, and then I realized my sentence.
Yep.
And I was like, I'm gonna send it.
Yep. And then all of these houses at the base are kind of built into the hill a little bit. They're just kind of facing outwards. As you can see that there's a gentleman just kind of sitting next to one of the houses that kind of gives you all a look and kind of breaks away from what he was doing. You can't tell if he was keeping guard or if he just happened to be sitting outside of his house at the moment.
Both.
Maybe.
Let's keep on going up the road.
Sure.
Maybe.
Maybe.
You all continue up the road, as it were. And I will give you a description of it, because I probably should have done that anyways. We are in Blocky, Vasani Camp. So, the woods part to reveal an expansive clearing, a small grass-covered hill with low houses built into its sides. Fog obscures the details, but you can see that these buildings feature elegant carved woodworks and have decorative lanterns hanging from the sculpted eaves. Atop the hill, above the fog, is a ring of barrel-topped wagons that surround a large tent with a column of smoke pouring out through the hole in the top of it. The tent is brightly lit from within, and even at a distance you can smell the odor of wine and horses that emanate from the central area. And that is what you gather. You guys just continue up the hill?
Yep.
All right. You can very easily do that. You guys continue up the hill. You can make out
Like-
at this point that there is
I got distracted. I found a rock. Leave me alone.
She was eating the rock, guys. I saw it.
No.
as you continue up the hill, you can see that there is a bunch of these different wagons. As you approach, you can start to hear a bunch of different voices. You can start to hear laughter. You can start to hear a bunch of different kind of people talking. It appears that most of these wagons are filled with people that are probably living inside of the wagon. As you make your way up, you don't see anyone that stops you. However, you can see all the horses that are. You see all the horses kind of tied to their stakes. That you imagine it's probably 2 horses per wagon as you continue your way up. As you arrive at the top,
A lot of aminals.
what you see is the hilltop is covered with about 24 horses that are tethered to stones or stone blocks inside the circle of the wagons. Outside the wagons, most of the horses are draft horses. A few of them appear to be riding horses that are equipped with saddles as well. And the horses have definitely not been cleaned up for the day. There's a large amount of horse shit everywhere. What you see as you approach that tent is there's loud voices coming from the tent, and laughter spills from the barrel-topped wagon. As you kind of make your way past them, you can see that there appears to be 3 Vasani on that or inside of that cart, and they seem to be playing some sort of game. It looks like some sort of dice. However, you don't see them betting with money of some sorts. As well as you pass the tent below you. This barrel-top wagon is filled with the laughter of children. As there appears
The
to
girls
be
from last night.
looking over it, none of them appear to be the girl from last night. They appear to just be children playing. Looking at there's one adult with them, and they appear to be teaching them how to play some sort of game.
I'm gonna call out and say, hey, we're looking for your chief.
As well as, just to
Are they
clarify, none of you recognize the game they are playing. Oh, you're the visitors! Of course.
Yes.
Apologies. My name is, Origil. I'm one of the villagers here. If you just make your way around the front of the tent, you'll see them in there. I believe they're waiting for you.
All right, thank you.
Of course.
Where was it?
In front of the tent.
The tent.
Front of the tent. You guys are around the back of the tent. You have to go around the horses to get there. And hold up. I will give you one of the other carts, because you're passing another cart. Every single cart has something.
I'm just gonna whisper while we're walking. Be like, I don't know if I like it here.
As you pass the cart that is right here at the north part of the mountain, as you make your way around the back of it, you can see that this cart doesn't appear to have anyone around it or inside of it. However, along the door sits 2 heavy padlocks. you all make your way to the front of the tent.
I just want to activate
Which-
5 thoughts before we go in.
Sure, you can do that. So let me go ahead and zoom in on this real quick for myself. 'Cause there's a bunch of people in here, and I have to know who all of them are, and all of their names are covering up each other. All right. Illyrian Heath. Or sorry, I'll go with this first. Piled outside the wagons are piled outside the tent are several empty casks of wine. From inside the tent comes a crack of a whip, followed by the howl of a young man. 3 sputtering campfires fill the tent with smoke. Through the haze, you can see 6 Vasani passed out in various places on this on the dead grass that fills this tent. A barely conscious and shirtless teenager hugs the central tent post, his wrists bound with rope and his back streaked with blood. An older, larger man in studded leather lashing the boy with a horsewhip, causing him to scream again and again. Standing in the bigger man's shadow is a third man, also clad in studded leather. You hear him say, "Easy, brother," he says to the whip-wielding brute. "I think Alexis has learned his lesson. He'll keep track of her better next time." Leary and Heath, I need you to give me a history check. All right. Leary. The one that told him to stop. You can't tell why, but for some reason you feel like you recognize him.
Seems really
You
familiar.
feel like you've seen him before. And it takes you a moment to kind of put it together. This gentleman was the one who gave you the letter at your tavern.
I'm gonna nudge Heath and be like, "You remember that guy?"
No, I don't know who he is. Who's he?
Nothing you said came through
What?
there.
What?
Brought the letter to the place.
Oh, that guy. I knew he was a creep.
Seemed okay, but now he's a creep.
Well,
So,
should we
as
go
you
say
all,
hi?
No.
this is what you guys see as you look in. What would you like to do?
I kind of want to see what the reward is.
I mean, we're already here.
Yep.
Yeah, might as well. Who wants to go
Hello?
first? Oh, there we go.
Sure. As the one of the central gentlemen, the one holding the whip, turns around. Oh, Arabelle, are these the visitors that you told us about? As she kind of, you look as she kind of, she appears to be kind of munching on some sort of bread concoction. As she kind of peeks her head around and looks out the front door.
Oh,
And she just kind of gives you all a cheery face. She appears to be more awake at this point. She's eating. As she doesn't really answer, as much as you can see that there's a little bit of a child worry on her face, as she's watching someone be whipped. Not entirely a welcome sight in general. But she
Yeah.
turns to the man and nods and continues to eat. "Ah, these are rescuers that saved my child from the brigand who stole her away. Come, be welcome in my tent. Are you hungry? Have you eaten this morning?
No.
Yeah.
Take
I'm
Alexi
fine.
away. We can
Oh.
deal with him later." As you watch as a couple of the people appear to kind of stand up. There's a couple of other people in this tent. As they you watch as 2 of them kind of stand up and kind of press out a smaller back entrance to the tent as they kind of take this one out. As these 2 will kind of lead him out of the back of the tent. As they crack the tent open. Come, sit, join us.
Hello.
Hi.
So, I was just excited to meet you all. You rescued my daughter, and I appreciate that immensely. Is there anything I can do for you? Obviously, there's going to be a reward for it, but first, eat, have wine, be merry. I must
What
have your
food is
names
there?
as well.
Insight check.
Sure. Give me an insight check. I apologize as well. My name is Luvosh. Luvosh.
Sabin.
I'm Opal.
I'll do a head nod and say a berry.
Neat.
Well, it's lovely to meet all of you. I apologize for. I'm just excited. It's good. I was so happy that and relieved to find that she was okay. We were having a bit of a very, very festive party last evening, and Arabelle. I don't know if she stuck off or she was stolen from the camp. She doesn't seem to remember either. So, we're just happy to have her back. Is there anything you all want for breakfast? Wine, food? We have very, very good. We have very, very good cooks here. If you look around,
Just
they're
look
all
at
kind of
Opal.
they're all kind of munching on what looks like kind of it looks like some sort of like toast that's just kind of been wrapped around some sort of cooked meat.
What about my insight check?
He seems to be being genuine.
Hmm.
Everything he said so far is genuine.
Okay.
And he's not thinking anything that would say otherwise.
The only thought that you get other than that seems a little bit out of place, you get the thought from Arabelle that is basically feeling a little bit of she's feeling a little bit bad for the person who is being whipped on her behalf.
Mhm.
And you get the sense from one of the gentlemen that he's trying to keep his face hidden from some of the party.
Is it?
The other thing
Okay.
that you can get is because you get the surface thoughts of your party members as well. Is you can get the thought that Illyri is very, very intensely staring at the man who's trying to hide their face. However, from the gentleman himself, he seems overjoyed.
Take some
I
wine
am
then.
so happy that you made it in time to
You
die
all-
with
Oh.
me.
You all take
I
the
specifically wait for Opal to drink it.
sure.
Yep.
Yeah, you all
Yeah.
watch as the wine is drank, and there seems to be no problem. It's very delicious. It is the exact same wine that you all had at the inn. Is the classier wine of the two.
Okay, I nod. As that is my sign that it's good.
I'm just gonna take a glass, slowly sip it.
Go eat, drink, do as much as you want. I appreciate the return of my daughter. She's the most precious thing I have.
You guys, you said you were celebrating something?
Well, yes, we were merely just having a celebration to have a celebration when my daughter managed to disappear from us. We didn't realize for a few hours as there was. I drank a lot of wine. I just lost track of her and everything that was going on. I thought she was sleeping. She's not really a fan of the big parties, so she usually kind of lofts off to the wagon and falls asleep at some point.
Yeah, we just overheard somebody in a bar saying that there was a kid in
Yes,
trouble.
some of the city folk believe that we're lucky, as it were. I don't exactly know what he was trying to accomplish by stealing her, but maybe he was trying to gain some favor or something, but it's not how you do that. So, definitely didn't gain favor for me. What happened to him, by the way? Is he still alive?
Probably not.
No.
He just kind of fell over and maybe he couldn't swim.
That's a shame. Would have loved to torture him myself.
Yeah.
I guess
Well,
the waters will
I
have that
think-
joy.
Yeah. Drowning is pretty
Probably.
probably.
Well.
I walk over to Arabella and I ask her if she remembers me.
She kind of gives a nod. She's very, very much just nomming on this food. She seems quite enjoying of the food, and to be back in. You can tell that she is now dressed in very nice silk robes that are sized for her. She is dry. Her hair is now made up and back in a very, very nice ponytail. As she is kind of just happily sitting and eating her food. Thank
Are
you
you
for
feeling
saving
happy
me.
now? Problem. Are you feeling better now that you're at home?
She just kind of gives you a nod.
Insight.
She's happy to be home. She just is a little bit shy.
Okay.
What are the odds that she doesn't like water now?
Probably pretty high.
Yeah. Real. My insights are damn.
So, you all continue to eat your food, and get your fill of as much wine as you would like to drink. So, we spoke of a reward, as it were. I have a couple things that I can offer you. You can let me know what you prefer. Follow me. Kind of stands up and leads you all outside the tent. Towards the northern tent that you saw had the 2 heavy padlocks on it. You watch as he takes out one of his keys and calls over, Ergil, come, I need your key.
Oh, it's
As
a
a-
double key.
As they both turn their keys, putting one inside of each lock, turning it as they open it. Thank you. You can go back to your breakfast. He nods as the gentleman kind of continues with his cloak over his head as he kind of makes his way back into the tent. All right.
Is that the guy?
Yeah. So,
Purposely make eye contact.
he keeps his eyes averted from you, so he does not notice you make eye contact with him. So, I have a couple of things that I can offer for you. One of them is this exquisite rug. He kind of unrolls a little bit of what is a massive square rug. It's about 10 foot. It's about a 10-foot square rug, and you can make out just based off looking at it, you can see that it has a very nice motif of a unicorn in the center of it. So we have the rug. I have this jewelry box as well. It has a couple of different things in it. I can offer you the entire jewelry box if you wish that. And as well as, I do also have, no, this, as he watches, he kind of takes he has a smaller wooden box, as he kind of like purposely makes sure he pushes that to the side. As well as I have this iron chest. I can't tell you what's in any of them. That's kind of a part of the fun of the reward. The rug, you can see, it's an exquisite unicorn motif. It is a prized position I ran into a little while ago. Worth a pretty penny. What's inside the iron chest is mostly coin. And there's also the onyx box that has a couple of different things in it. I can tell you that all
Onyx
of them...
box is the jewelry one?
Yes, it's the onyx jewelry box. I can tell you that all of them are worth varying amounts. They're all worth around the same, though, total.
What about that small one?
Oh, that's just something on the side.
Insight.
Yeah, I want to know what he's thinking about that one.
the detect thoughts you pick up from it is
Just surface since I'm not digging
yeah.
deep.
The surface thought you get as he looks at the box is no, they helped my daughter. So he kind of pushes it to the side. Leary, let me go. Give me one moment. I need to make a roll for him.
I'm fine with the coin or the jewelry. Both are shiny.
All right. Leary, you pick up that he's definitely not telling the whole truth. But he doesn't seem. It's not as if he's trying to keep you from getting to it. It's more of a he's pushing it aside for a different reason. You're not sure why. But he's not being honest about the box. But he doesn't seem to hold. It's not like he's trying to hide anything from you either. He's just pushing it to the side.
Can I cast Detect Magic?
Sure. You feel out, and as you reach out with Detect Magic, you do get hold. There is magic coming from the Onyx Jewelry box.
Oh.
There's a source of magic of what feels like the school of hold. Let me look at what it would be. Do. It would be the evocation school.
Okay.
I'm gonna
I
lean
think
over.
we should go for that, Buck.
Lean over to the party, and there's some magic in the box.
Oh, we definitely want it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
The rug's not magic, it's just a rug.
It's just a rug.
No flying
With a
rug for you.
unicorn.
With a
very,
unicorn
very nice
on it.
unicorn.
It was
rug.
it was either a flying rug or one that strangles people.
You wouldn't figure out until you tried to use it. Nope, the rug is not magical. The iron chest is not magical. There is something magical inside of the Onyx Jewelry box. That's the only magic you feel at the moment. However, actually, no, sorry. You do also feel that there is magic coming from the locks.
Mm.
Oh, the big locks that they had to open?
Yeah.
Okay. That makes sense since they had to open it at like the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're pretty sure based off that assessment that the locks were probably trapped. So if you had tried to unlock them yourselves, that it would have sprung whatever trap was inside of them.
Makes sense.
Also that.
Okay.
Yeah, I think the
Onyx.
ring jewelry box.
Jewelry box.
Yeah.
We'll go with that.
Oh, the jewelry box stud. Fine pick. There's a couple of different things inside of it. I'll let you know since this is the one you picked. As he kind of takes the jewelry box and hands it to Heath. As he climbs down, places both locks back onto the wagon before he turns it around. But let me open it for you real quick, because it is your reward. He takes out a smaller key and kind of pops the jewelry box open. As he hands Heath, he'll hand you the key for it as well.
Those
Okay.
are keys.
Inside is a golden figurine. As you look in it, it is a very, very nice. Filigree. That's what I meant to say. I don't know why I said figurine. I'm tired. There's a gold figurine. as well as a couple of pieces of jewelry, as well as a glass or a crystal vial. The crystal vial is red in color.
Magic.
And
Can I
that is where
tell
the magic is
the-
coming from.
Oh, okay. These are beautiful pieces of jewelry. Thank you.
Of course, I mean, I'll be honest, they're a little cheap, but I mean, they'll still sell for a decent amount. They're probably worth, I'd say, a total of about 50 gold apiece. The gold filigree itself is worth about 250 gold. The onyx jewelry box itself is worth about 50 gold. And the crystal vial, we don't really know what it was. We received it as payment for something.
Oh my god, we get to keep the box?
I'm not gonna, I mean, you kind of
We
need
love
something to carry it
boxes.
all in.
Oh, I mean, yeah, I guess that makes sense, but I like boxes.
It's all a part of the reward. It's not like I wasn't going to give you the iron chest if you picked that one.
Oh, that's
Or
a
the
cool
rope that
box,
tied
too.
the rug together.
Wow, fair point.
Also, you all are fairly new here, right?
That we are, yes.
You can sense a freshness to your scent still, as if you're outside of these lands. Have you all managed to have your fortune read, as it were, yet?
Nah.
No.
Well, if you ever are making your way, near Barovia, there's a Vasani campsite up there. We have a master fortune teller. She's told us all of great fortunes that we keep dear and near to our hearts. She could possibly be maybe the keys to why you're here. He gives you a wink.
We'll keep that in mind.
Of course. She's wonderful. She's part of the reason that I've had such a successful empire. As he kind of points over to another tent that is across the way. That's my wagon, as it were. This barrel-top wagon is nicer than all of the others. It is draped in golden silks that hang in the windows, and the wheels have golden sun-shaped hubcaps. An iron chimney pipe protrudes from the roof.
Wow. Very fancy.
Yeah.
Well, I am the chief of our tribe, and I deserve the nicest things when I make the most money.
Fair.
Clarify, this one is his.
Okay. Cool.
Well, I appreciate everything you've done, and you always have the favor of anything in our village if you need anything. Thank you for returning my daughter to me. You have gotten your reward, and if you have anything else that you need from us, please feel free at any point to stop by.
Do you guys do like trade?
We will always happily do trade. That's kind of our business.
Cool.
If you have any wares or anything that you're looking for, there may be a chance that I can come across it. And if not, I can probably at least point you in the right direction to where you might find it. And if you have anything to sell, please bring it by. If
I have
it's
a
of value
weird
to me, I'll...
hairbrush.
Oh, hairbrush, huh? Sure, I'll look at it for you.
It's the ivory hairbrush with the silver bristles that I tried to slap the wolf with.
Sure. What's the? Did I give you a value for it? I think I did, but
I gotta find that page. Oh,
it's from the death house, right?
yeah,
All right, give me 1 second.
it's from the room where the parents were hiding.
Yep. Sure. Let's see if I can find it. Nope, not that one. Treasures. Was it from there or was it from the... I think it was from this, actually. No?
It was in the chest, I think. Where we found the vials and everything.
Wish I could control. Oh, there it is. No, that's the magnification. Damn it. I was trying to control F like hairbrush. I have so much on this page to track through. Hold. Treasure. That's the foot locker.
Yeah, ivory hairbrush with silver bristles.
Not in that one. Gold chest. There it is. Yep. Alright. Oh, it's a nice piece. Seems to be in decent shape. It looks like it has a slight scrap mark from there. Not sure what that's about, but I could give you, let's say, 25 gold for it.
Deal. Not like I'm using it.
Certainly. Well, happily will give you 25 gold. Go ahead and give me a Constitution saving throw. All right. You're good.
Okay. I'm a little concerned now, but fine.
As you hand over the hairbrush, and you were giving your 25 gold. So, is there anything else that you would like to sell to me, or anything else you've come across for trade, or maybe something you're interested in?
I don't have anything.
Do you have any weapons?
I might have some laying around somewhere. What are you looking for specifically?
A comma or monk weapon. Let's see. There's one that is Nunchaku.
Well, I do have. I don't have any commas here. I probably can acquire one for you if you want to come back at a later date. Does it have to be any sort of well-made one? Do you want it silvered? Do you want it just a plain old comma? What's the situation? What are we looking for?
Oh, I just wanted to. Just kind of wanted to use one. No, I was just wondering if you had one, but no, it's fine. I'm sure I'll find one. I
sure?
have my daggers.
I mean, I can
case.
happily come across one. I have some sources I could reach out and see if I could buy one for you.
That's good. Thank you, though.
Of course. If there's any other situation where you all need to ask my favor, feel free to stop by. You have earned my favor today, and by returning my daughter yesterday, and I appreciate you for finding everything.
Of course, thank you for your hospitality.
Yeah, thank you. And it was our pleasure. I don't know anyone who wouldn't try to do something about it.
Don't look at me when you say that.
I'm not. I definitely don't look at you.
To be fair, you all were the ones who did deal with the problem, though, so. Well, feel free to stop by whenever. Anything you need.
Okay.
I wave to Arabella.
She gives you a wave. She's happily eating away on her meat sandwich. For lack of a better meat toast sandwich.
She eats slow.
She does. And maybe it's her
Okay.
second one. You don't know.
She eats slow.
That
She's
could
a
have been
child.
O'Leary's sixth one.
Yeah. She eats slow.
I say thank you and I exit the tent.
Same.
All right. So, you all exit the tent. Where are you going? Heading back to town?
Should we just go to the... It's on our way to go to the brewery thing.
The opposite. We have to go further away from town. It's a few days. Are we leaving?
Yeah.
I don't think we can leave Dora for a few days.
Oh yeah, that's right. We probably shouldn't.
Let's go see what the guards were up to. Smile.
Oh god. Okay. We're gonna have to pay for it, you know.
Pay for what?
Or at least, since gosh, for the broken window.
I was like that when we got there.
You realize there was also a dead body in a lake.
Oh yeah. No. Probably
Meh.
fine.
I'll just keep my darts really hidden for the rest of the journey. Shit.
So,
Look,
You all
I
are
mean,
making your
I
way
don't
back
think
to
it'll be
town?
that bad. Like, the whole town of these people would be like, yeah, no, like, it's fucking, they saved our kid. You know? Tell the story.
But aren't they like not?
Who cares? He was trying to kill somebody. I don't know.
Yeah.
We just thought he was trying to drown somebody. We didn't know who it was, and then we got there, and it is what it is. But
We should probably make our way back or start heading to wherever that winery is.
yeah.
Wasn't that the one that was the few days away?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll start with the heading back to town part first.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
You all are starting to
How far
head.
away is the festival? In one day?
The festival is this next weekend, so it is
Oh.
about 4 or 5 days away.
Oh. Thought it was 3. Okay.
3 was how long the full moon lasts, and you guys are on. Last night was the 3rd day of the 3rd full moon.
Yeah.
So, you all make your way back to the Slavich Road, and you can make your way back towards Valaki. As you arrive, where there was 2 guards before, there now only stands 1. As you guys make your way back into town, you all pass there's a church that you all had passed on the way out of town. That is, for reference, go ahead and put that on the map. Maybe. I need to go to here. Boop, boop. Boop. There you go. In 1 is the church. There's a church on the side of the road, as well as you guys pass many houses as you make your way back up the main road to Inn 2, which is again the inn. At this point, it's probably getting closer to around noon. You don't see any guards on the move now. However, you do see as you all start to head or make your way towards the inn itself, you can see what is her name? I forgot it. Hold. You can see Danica, the bartender from last night, kind of standing outside with her husband Erwin, as they're kind of standing there, just kind of looking at the roof, looking at the window that is now broken. As you all approach. Erwin, I don't really think we should worry about it. We should just get the window fixed. I don't know, it just looks a bit peculiar. Just looks familiar from somewhere.
I'm just we can blame it on me, guys. I'm dumb. I got too drunk. I fell out the window. You know?
Okay. We can pay for it, I guess. We got
Yeah,
fancy jewels now.
The other thing that you all do notice, actually, give me a perception check. See if anyone notices it. All right. Illyri, you notice that there is a what looks like a raven that is perched on top of the inn itself.
Haven't we seen one before?
Last time you came to the inn, there was a raven that was also perched on top of one, or perched on top of this. You don't know if this is the same raven or not.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. So, what would you all like to do?
Everything else like looked normal going back.
Yeah.
We're like where the guards were headed when we were leaving.
Yeah, they went past the inn. You don't know where they went.
Okay.
So
Oh.
Irina's staying here, right?
She's
Yeah,
here
we
at the
should
moment.
check in with her and see what her plan is. Like,
Yeah.
is she going somewhere else?
Like, I don't want her to turn into one of these all is well people. It's a little weird.
Yeah. I kind of want to check out a festival though and see how that happens.
Oh, there you are. Did something happen in your room last night? It's just looking up at the
I
roof.
got drunk and jumped out the window.
It
We'll pay
happens
for
from
it.
time to time. Yeah. I can.
Well,
Yeah.
how
we can
about this?
figure it.
You get the wine flowing again and solve that problem. We'll just call it even.
Okay.
And
Okay. Yeah.
from now on, please do not jump out of windows.
I thought it was open. That's on me.
But you opened it.
It was partially open.
Well, I thought I was smaller.
Sometimes there's the rage that happens in sleep, and that's yep.
Yeah,
We'll
I
get
had
the
a
wine
dream that
flowing
somebody
again.
dropped my beer into water, and yeah.
All right. Well.
Anyway, we're heading over now
Yeah.
after we grab our other member.
Our friend, yeah.
Mhm.
Oh. You mean the woman that arrived with you?
Yeah, and the shorter one.
Two
What's her
women.
name? Irina?
And Dora.
Yeah.
Yes, I believe Doris still. So they were having lunch down in the room, and we probably should go inside for this story.
Okay.
Okay.
They
That's
will.
not good.
They start to make their way inside. You all follow?
Yeah.
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 So as you open the front door, what you see is you see Dora off in the corner. She's currently laying on a table.
Okay.
About 4 or 5 of the tables inside of the bar itself have been thrown aside, as if there's some sort of scuffle in here.
Oh.
And Arena is not in the bar anywhere.
What happened?
Yeah.
So, I don't exactly know who that person was. However, the Lord of the City sent one of his guards to come collect her. He said that
Oh,
that she shan't be at a shite place like this, and that she must live in the life of luxury. And Nora tried to Doris tried to stop them. She was knocked unconscious, and they took Irina with her and left.
Uh-huh.
So where?
If it was the Lord's guards, so I'm pretty sure probably the Lord of the city's manor.
Which
Where's
is
that?
That would be the Burgomaster's mansion.
Which is Where?
South of here along the road. For reference, hold, I will put it on the map.
Yeah, where are we?
You're at
N2.
N2, okay.
It's just south of here along the road. You'll see a large court. That's where his estate is, as well as his guards and everything else.
What's with this obsession with Irina?
I mean, have you seen never mind.
I can tell you, I don't
Strahd?
really. I don't. The gentleman that was here was someone from last night. I can't remember his name off the top of my head. This is a DM problem because I'm trying to find the fucking guy's name. Is this who it is? No. Not you. Apologies. Trying to find. It's not you. Not you. Nope. We'll find it. Oh, notice it. It's one of the, I believe his name is Isaac. It's one of the Baron's henchmen, as it were. He came to collect her.
Okay. Well, we'll
I believe Isaac Strosny is his name. He's a relatively imposing figure. He was the one who knocked her out, as it were.
I feel like we should probably go there.
Yep.
Can we put Dora back in her room, or do we want to wake her up, or she good? Wake her up, put her in her room. No.
Might be best to put in a room.
Yeah.
Okay, I will do that.
I'll pay for another night for her room.
Certainly. Do you want me to send her your way if she wakes up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell her where we're going.
All right, we can do
And
that.
if not, if we might be back before she's up, who knows?
So she said
We'll see.
you all are heading to the Baron's manor.
Yeah, we gotta
Yeah.
see what's going on.
All right, just be careful. He's the Baron of the city. He's the one who puts together all the festivals.
Yeah, those sound really
Uh-huh.
fun. I think we kind of needed to talk to him anyway.
Yeah.
Keep your eyes about you. He is let me think. Sabin, you hear a voice enter your mind at this point. He's a very powerful man, and he will happily kill anyone who disagrees with him. Or shows signs of disagreeing with him. Just make sure the others know that. Just be careful, is what all of the rest of you hear.
I'm gonna do right back to her. Is there any chance of him just letting her go?
Based off how she was taken from this place, probably not.
Alright, you guys
I
ready?
believe that they mentioned something about her being a special guest at the next festival.
Oh boy.
Yeah, we gotta get her back. I will relay the messages one by one because I can't do a group telepathic thing to the group.
Best of luck. Stay safe. I'll let her know when she awakes.
Okay, thank you.
Guys. Illyria has a nosebleed. Okay, hear me out. Well, while we're walking, and be like, okay. It's like, we know, like, this Strahd dude, like, controls, like, the mist, like, he's super powerful. Could he not have, like, somehow caused that kid and that guy to have that happen, to pull us there, to pull us to the town, to leave this open to get her?
I mean, anything is possible.
Yeah, we don't know the extent of his abilities.
Yeah.
Because the guy said, like, the reason, like, why we're there or something.
From what you've heard of the area, I will let you know that you have heard that, as far as you're aware, Valaki is beyond the control of Strahd.
Who's Valaki?
Valaki is
That's
the
the
city.
town we're in.
Oh, yeah.
That's as
That
far as
doesn't
you're
mean
aware.
shit to me.
But all is well, Illyri.
Show you all as well. I'll write it on my fist.
Either way, we need to go there and
100%.
somehow get her out.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, you all make your way down south,
Look.
down the street towards the court,
Yeah.
where you were
Yeah.
told to go.
I'm just saying, if I'm, and my nose bleeds more, if that's true and possible, like, that means he's working with him or something.
Or he's going to
It's
use
not
her
right,
against
yeah.
him.
It's either way, I don't like it.
Yeah. We need to get her back.
Alright, so you guys all start making your way down the streets to the south. As you make your way down there, you come across the villa of the burgomaster, and let me go ahead and describe it for you. Yes.
Hey.
The mansion has walls of plastered stone that display many scars where the plaster has fallen away from ages of neglect. Drapes cover every window, including a large arched opening above the mansion's double entrance doors. As you approach, you see two guards that seem to be in a different color garb than the city guards that you've seen before. As they appear to be dragging a man away from the villa itself. Go ahead and give me a perception check. See if you can pick up what's going on. Sure. Opal and Heath. You pick up shouting of the man that seems to be in protest of some sort. And it's along the lines of, "Why would I do that? That was gonna make me money. I wouldn't leave it in the streets." As the man is hauled off towards a southern building that has two heavy iron gates that appears to be some sort of jail or something.
Sounds like that's like a traitor or something.
I don't know.
So, Let me see if there's anything else you guys notice from here. So yeah, other than that, you just see the large front doors of this manor. In front of it stands two more guards in the similar garb, or in a similar clothing to the ones you just saw. There appear to be distinguished guards among the city. As they stand at the front door at attention with two spears beside them.
Should we go up to them? They seem intimidating.
I'm more intimidating.
You're right, you are, especially when you're angry. Come on.
Want to read their or what? Well, I don't. They're probably not gonna listen.
I would just say we're new here. We wanted to talk to the Lord.
Why did we need to
and-
talk to him anyways?
Maybe we
Oh,
can like
because I
say-
don't. What?
I can't.
Maybe we can like say that we bring news from Barovia or something.
I wanted to talk to him because I think it's weird that he holds a festival every week and makes everybody go and say the things.
Yeah, that
Oh
too.
yeah.
Wait, which one are we going with though?
All of them.
But
Maybe let's lead with the Barovia thing.
Yeah, but what news?
okay.
Or that there's more attacks, or
There's been a lot of attacks in Barovia, and it's struggling.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
maybe...
we just need to start with we bring news because we just
Yeah.
need to get it.
Yeah. But we could also be like, we were sent by the burgomaster there to see like how y'all are doing. If you guys have been having more attacks recently, or something like that.
Yeah.
Sure. If we get the guy alone, can we just kill him?
Well, I mean, but the but he just
Oh,
kidnapped
baby.
the burgomaster of Barovia's sister.
Yes. I'm aware.
Might be a little sus.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Either way.
News.
News.
Yeah, I'll go up. And
Sure. You want to approach the guards?
yep. Say that we need to speak to the burgomaster. We have news from Barovia. Very important.
As you approach the guards, are you doing anything? Or are you just approaching them?
It's fine. I'm just approaching.
You approach them. As you do, go ahead.
Yeah, I'll just tell him what I just spoke to.
Sure. As you do, one of them turns to you. You have business with the Lord, then?
Yep.
I will see if the Baron can see you.
Can I do an insight check?
Sure.
It's like, how you doing there, bud?
As
Vibe.
well.
Sure. Opal. He had. No, I'm gonna DM it to you. Cause that's more fun. More fun that way.
Spurs.
That is the feeling that you get. As this happens, he will turn, and you watch as he takes his spear and knocks on the door in some sort of pattern. As he does, a short while later, where is it? A short while later, you watch as the double doors open. As they do, what you guys see is a grand foyer with a wide staircase with sculpted railings. And that is what you can see from the front door. As this happens, the other thing you do notice as well is you can see a large bundle of sticks that appears to be kind of like resting against one of the walls. As one of the what looks like some sort of maid walks out. Oh, hello. What is this situation? She kind of looks up towards the guard as he kind of leans in and whispers something to her. Oh, visitors for the Baron. Excellent. He will be most pleased. Come in. Come in.
Why would he
Kind
be
of
pleased?
motions for you all to make your way in.
I whisper quietly for the group. I think that the guards were charmed or something is going on.
Okay.
Something's definitely not right.
Yeah.
So, as you make your way in thing, frame portraits adorn the walls of this grand foyer, which features a wide staircase with sculpted rails. A long carpeted hall attaches to the foyer, stretching almost the entire length of the mansion, and has several doors leading away from it, including one at the far end. A bundle of twigs is heaped against one of the walls. That is what
A
you see.
different bundle of twigs.
No, this is the same bundle you saw from outside.
Oh, okay.
It's just in this description.
Can I recall what they said the festival was?
Yes. The festival was the Festival of the Blazing Sun.
Could ask about the festival too while we're here,
Yeah.
since he does them every week or whatever, you know.
Mm-hmm. And it's forcing everyone to go.
Well, yeah, that too.
Do you happen to have a meeting with the Baron, or is this an unscheduled visit? You all look like travelers.
Unscheduled. We're new here.
Yeah, we bring news.
Oh, excellent. Well, let me see where he wants to meet with you. It'll be a little bit of time if you don't mind waiting here.
That's fine.
Isaac, can you keep a watch on the guests? You watch as a skulking
Isaac's the
figure
henchman
about
dude.
probably about 7 feet. He watches he walks out from a room that adores. It kind of like lines up with the side of the foyer, or of this the hallway. As he just kind of makes his way in, or makes his way out of that room, turns around and locks it as he tucks a key into his dress coat pocket. As he turns towards you, this looks like a human. He's standing about 7'11". He has broad shoulders, and his face looks a little disheveled. He looks like he has been through, for lack of a better term, a lot of shit. As he turns, yes, I will keep an eye on them. As he kind of like just makes his way out into the hallway and just kind of stands off to the side. You can see on him, he does wear a sword on his side. From this distance, it looks like some sort of longsword. Go ahead and everyone give me a perception check as well.
I'm gonna take note of what door he came out of.
Sure. You know what? Hold 1 second. Is this one? Yes, it is. Sure. Let me go ahead and bring you guys to the map, actually, because I can do that.
Ooh.
So, in the front door. Pull. Sabin. Heath. Oh, Heath. God damn it. Fucking froze. 1 second. Sorry. There it goes. Alright. Heath. Object layer. Oh, to drag you. God damn it. Drag you guys. Drag you guys to the GM layer. You wouldn't be able to see yourself there. Alright, there you go. So. And where is my big buddy? Where's my big buddy? Oop. There we go. And here you guys go. It'll be at the bottom of the black screen. That's what you guys currently see.
Fancy.
It's a big map.
This guy looks very purple. There's a lot of sticks.
Yes, it is.
It is a lot of sticks. Probably might be firewood, something.
As you watch as the maid is going to make her way up the stairs and disappear
So
from
which
sight.
door did he come out of? This one?
Yep. I think. Let me double check. Let me double check before I say that. Hold. So much shit I have to do. Burgermaster House. Wait, no, sorry. He comes down the stairs. My bad. You don't see what door he comes out
Okay,
of.
so it came from down there. Okay.
Okay. He would have come down the stairs. My bad. He's on the
Gotcha,
second
gotcha,
floor.
gotcha.
He's on the second floor.
And she just went upstairs.
Yep. Watch as she just kind of makes her way upstairs.
Is he
This- how-
staring at us?
What was that?
Is he staring at us?
Yep. He's just kind of keeping watch on you.
How does he look? Does he look like beat up? Like
looks
this
built.
is she said Isaac, right?
Yep. He looks built.
This is the guy she said that he came down to the place, then knocked out Dora.
Yep. He does not look like he has sustained any sort of wounds or in battle. So, as you guys are sitting in the foyer, as it were, you all, do you all do anything while you wait? Do you say anything?
I'm gonna try and listen really hard.
Sure. You can hear the sound of footsteps above you. As it sounds like. Actually, let me look at my perception check real quick.
Mhm.
All right. Yeah, all of you can clearly hear that. It sounds like the stairs kind of wrap around, and as you look up the stairs, you can kind of see they come to a plateau that looks like it comes to a wall. As you watch, as she kind of wraps around the stairs and comes all the way, it seems like it be walking above you. She seems to be walking away from you. You hear a door open in the distance, kind of echoing through these corridors. Isaac's still just standing there, just kind of cross-armed, staring at you all. It takes about probably.
I want to cross my arms and stare back at him.
Sure, you can certainly do that. As you all wait for about 5-10 minutes before you hear the clicking of what sounds like nails. As you hear what sounds like 8 feet walking against wood, that kind of drowns out any of the other sound. As coming down the stairs, leading the way, 2 big puppers.
Oh, the big dogs.
As well as a very, very well dressed man, with the maid in tow. The mastiff's kind of leading the way down the stairs. Oh, I apologize for keeping you waiting. I was attending some business upstairs. As
Insight check.
Sure. He was attending some business upstairs.
I don't like him.
Well, my name is Baron Vakis Valakovich, and I welcome you to my lovely town. I'd heard that we had visitors arrive last evening. With all the commotion that came around, were you lot the one who rescued the girl from the lake, as it were?
Yes, we were.
Yes.
I apologize to frighten you. I'm very well informed of what goes on in my city. Well, come, join me. You are esteemed guests. Heroes, as it were, according to the stories. As he will kind of make his way this way. Not waiting for you to follow him as he kind of makes his way down here. And you watch as he enters into this room on the right and will make his way in. Followed by his puppies, which appear to follow him everywhere. If you guys can make your way in through the closed door. And you can join on adjoining couches, as it were. Boop. After you all enter as well, Isaac does enter as well and goes to stand over here. Shall I fetch the lady, sir? Yes, do so. Let her know that we have guests.
This lady.
I think his wife.
All right, Rena. For whatever reason.
As shortly after, the maid knocks on the door as a woman enters as well. As she does, you watch as the Baron stands up as she is entering the room.
No, the same.
Sure. Presenting, sorry, I have to move her token to see her name. Lady Lydia Petronova. You said her name wrong again. I'm sorry. Petronova is her name. She's the lady of the house. You all may be seated as well. She kind of enters and, well, take your seat. Anyone who stood up takes their seats again.
Yeah.
So, what is the situation? What do you all bless me with your heroic returns as you watch as he's just kind of sitting there. The two dogs just kind of immediately walk between or next to him and just kind of sit down right next to him as he just kind of starts scritching one of their heads.
I'm not the talker, guys.
Gonna look at Sabin.
It's like Sabin's eating pizza.
I am, yeah. I don't remember what we were. gonna
News
tell him.
Barovia.
News.
I don't know what there would be new.
So we came here from Barovia. There's been a lot of attacks.
Oh, yes,
And,
we've heard of them.
And we were just wondering if there was, the same amount of attacks here, or I mean, I know that you guys have the walls up.
Of course not. Strahd dare not attack my beautiful city.
Why's that?
Inside check.
Sure, insight check.
Fuck. I fucking hate him.
Yeah.
He would dare not attack my beautiful city. My city is a beam of light and protection against his woes and whims and his control over this land.
And why is
Blocky has stood for 100 years outside of the control of Strahd, and it will stand for hundreds more.
Not
All
bad.
will be well.
that?
Sure.
I want to do my detect thoughts
He
again.
sounds really.
Heath. Everything he says, he wholeheartedly believes.
Mhm.
All right.
Sabin. As you try to detect thoughts, you hear nothing.
From anyone in here?
You hear it from some of the other people in here, but from him, from the Baron, you get nothing.
Is there anything from this guy as he's talking, or the lady?
From Isaac, no, there appears to not be much. His thoughts are very muted. He doesn't appear to be thinking anything at the moment, other than just kind of listening in on the conversation. The biggest thing that comes to Isaac's mind at the moment is you get a sense of he seems to be readying his weapon at any time in case something happens. He seems to just be on ready, just in case.
Same, bro. Same.
Same.
The lady...
Detect magic is verbal.
Yeah, just
detect
looking at
magic
it.
is verbal. You'd have to... It would be a noticeable thing if you were trying to cast it. The lady of the house seems to be a little bit annoyed that she has to handle guests at the moment, as she has a meal to prepare and a festival to plan. Those are the sensations you get. Oh,
I'm
except
going
for
to-
sorry, correction. The two puppies are just happy that they're getting scritches.
And Illyria is just like, I fucking hate this guy.
I'm gonna move my telepathic connection to Opal.
Sure.
To tell her we need some way to find out if she's here or where she is.
Oh, we all have been traveling, and was asked if by the burgmaster of Barovia if there's been any detection of his sister at all, as she's kind of been hiding from Strahd. So it seems like we all don't like Strahd here. Have you seen anything or heard anything about her?
Oh, the burgomaster's, do you mean daughter? I don't believe he has a sister.
He's dead. His son,
No.
Ismark.
Oh, he finally kicked the bucket. It took him long enough.
Nobody was supposed to know that.
Oh,
Nobody in that. Oh yeah, it's fine. I think it was mostly in that
I mean,
town.
to be
but
honest, I'm
yeah, it's just in that
surprised he
town.
had survived that long. He's been being attacked by Strahd every day because he wouldn't submise to my help. I asked him and welcomed him into the lovely city of Halaki, but he didn't wish to ask for our help, so we left him be to his own devices. Well, I suppose that Ismark has taken up the reins. He's
Yes. As
oddly
far as
probably
it
just
was-
as capable. Whether you take that as good or bad. The daughter, the sister as it was, I haven't seen Irina in quite some time.
Inside.
She would be more than welcome here. She's an esteemed guest, of course.
Have you met her before?
Sure. You all, with your insight checks, get the sensation that he has no notice of it. With your detect thoughts, nothing comes from him. It almost feels as if he has some sort of magic that blocks his thoughts being read.
What about Isaac, since he was supposedly the one that was there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Nothing from him either?
At the word Irina, the thought that you get from Isaac is you get the sensation of a heavy obsession.
Oh.
He likes her. I mean, I get it.
No,
Oh
I
my
don't.
God.
I don't know where she is, or I haven't heard any news of the sort. But
Oh, what
I
about
mean,
the
if
festival?
if you all find her, please bring her by. She's again an esteemed guest in this house. At the sight of that, you see the lady of the house kind of roll her eyes a little bit.
I want to be watching Isaac.
He's still standing there, very poised.
What are these people? What are they made out of? What race is he?
He is a human.
Why does he
It's
look
the art
dead?
style.
It's
The
just
art
the art.
style.
I'm about to make it look real.
It's just the art style that they have chosen for this book.
Okay. They look fucking creepy.
So to Opal, since that's who I'm currently connected with, I will just say, I think Isaac is the one who's obsessed with her, but I don't get anything from the Burgomeister at all.
The festival.
Okay.
Oh, the festival. One
yeah,
of the
tell
great
us about the
festivals that we
festival.
have every week. To just raise the hopes of the people and remind them that all will be well.
And is that so? It's a required attendance, from what I understand.
Everyone who's in town, of course, is required to attend.
Okay.
It's what
Where
keeps
is
our
it?
hope up.
What's it?
And hope is what
What's
keeps
their next
Strahd's
one?
away.
Ah.
The next one is the apologies, let me pull it up. It's the Festival of the Blazing Sun.
Can you give us deets on that? Like, what's that mean? Is there gonna be a lot of fire? Because you have a lot of sticks outside.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we are going to make a large effigy to burn to the sun in honor of it.
Oh, what's the effigy?
Oh, sorry. Correction. It was in 3 days. My bad.
Okay.
That's what I was like. You said 3 days, and for some reason I disconnected that. Yeah, it is 3 days.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
we'll
what's the
burn to
effigy
the
of?
effigy and celebrate in a large festival for the continual protection that the sun gives us from the demon that is Strahd.
So are you burning an effigy? Well, what's the effigy of, like, modeled after?
Just a woman.
Ooh.
No, you guys don't partake in
n-
like
not a
live
real woman.
sacrifices. Yeah.
No, he's not barbaric people. We're the only civilization left that stands against Strahd.
You guys do seem to be doing a little bit better.
Of course we are, because all will be well.
I hate them. So, did you hear about any commotion in town last night?
Commotion in town. Oh, yes. There's some sort of trader who came through town claiming that he lost his sheep. We found it for him. He was some sort of Strahd worshipper. He had slaughtered his sheep across the street, the blood covering the entirety of an alleyway. He's locked in jail now for slandering and causing misbelief and trying to spread nonsense in my streets.
Uh-huh. That's interesting. None other than that? I just look at, like, between him and, like, to the fucking mountain man over there.
Nothing that I've heard of. I believe that the inn had a bit of some sort of commotion, but I wasn't sure entirely what it was about.
I jumped out a window.
Well, maybe that was part of the commotion.
No, I think it was separate. I was just dumb.
There was just someone that was knocked out at the bar, and
Well, it is a bar. I
end.
mean, someone getting knocked out is kind of a normal thing. Sprawls
Does he
and
look-
drunkards have fights.
Does he really believe that?
Roll an insight check.
Is-
God, why am I rolling such shit insight right now?
He very much believes that.
We had somebody mention that they saw him there. And I'll point to him.
Isaac, did you go to the bar last night? He just gives a nod.
This morning.
Did you cause any problems? Just shakes his head no. See, he didn't cause any problems. Isaac is just a creature of my being. I tell him what to do and he does things.
You mean he's a creature of your being?
This is never gonna work.
I mean, he does what I tell him to do. He is a loyal bodyguard who has stood by my side for a long time. I love playing charismatic characters that roll really, really high.
I feel like we should just kill him.
Not a bad idea.
Did you kidnap anyone last night, Isaac?
This morning.
Or this morning?
It's this morning. It's
This morning.
He shakes his head no.
I wanna. Any thoughts?
On him?
There's just a strong obsession. That is all you get.
I'm so obsessed. I feel like I'm getting the same thing from O'Leary too, so I mean I can't really judge it that much.
It's a really easy feeling to recognize. You just feel like you followed it around for so long.
But did you see her?
You ask him if he saw her. He shakes
Oh
his
no,
head no.
I'm sorry
No.
about her.
Oh, yeah.
She's trying to justify her obsession.
There you go.
Oh, that's a strong word.
Wait, can you still read my thoughts?
Yes, as long as well, I'm not reading your thoughts. You can communicate telepathically, and I can
Okay.
back.
Okay. Should we fight them?
He's gonna have guards. I don't even know if that's a good fight to take.
Well, I do hope you all will be there for the festival. It's going to be a grand time in the celebration.
Yeah, I just need to find my date before we go.
Yeah.
Well, if you
Yep.
want to come to the celebration, of course you can all come as our esteemed guests.
What's that mean?
Oh, will there be other esteemed guests?
There will probably be a few people in
Does
the
that
city
mean
who stand for importance and are masters of the city, or people who are important to me. It just means that you all get to sit at the seat at the front of the table whenever we have our grand meal. All will be well.
We'd be honored to participate in
I
your
hate
festival.
it here so much.
Yes.
Splendid, splendid, splendid. Well, do dress up for the occasion as much as you can. If you need any clothes, I'm sure you can head out to the main market and just tell them that you're trying to get ready for the festival. They'll be most excited to help you out as many ways as they can. And if they're not, just let me know.
Will do, Baron.
This is a really nice house, by the way.
Well, thank you. It's been a part of my family for generations.
Do you mind giving us, like, can we get a tour? It looks really nice.
But I don't have time to give a tour at the moment. But I will happily have one of my maids give you a tour of the house, if that's satisfactory.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I don't want to
Or
take up too much of your
Isaac.
time.
Yeah.
Well, Isaac will probably follow you anyways. Anyone who's in my house who's not a normal attendant to the house would always be followed by Isaac through the house, of course.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, I do have some business to attend to in my study, but you all are welcome to take a tour of the house with the maid, and I hope all of you have a wonderful day. All will be well.
All will be well.
I'm gonna throw up in my
Ugh.
mouth, but I'm gonna say it. I'll be well.
He gives you all a nod as you all Say the catchphrase. See, he'll make his way out.
So as
by
we
his
go
pups.
through the
lady.
tour, I do want to shift my detect thoughts to be looking for people I can't see.
Sure. You can do that.
Yeah, you can where is that? You can use a spell to detect the presence of thinking creatures you can't see. You can search for thoughts within 30 feet of you. Can't penetrate 2 feet of rock or 2 inches of metal.
Okay. Is there anything that you're specifically trying to block out thoughts-wise?
I'm gonna block out. Well, I don't have to block out the burgomaster because I never get him. The lady, the dog, and our group.
All right.
I was waiting to be singled
There's
out.
2 dogs.
As you release this, you get flooded with about 13 to 14 people's thoughts. It seems like most of them trying to sift through it all at once. Most of them seem to be servants.
Nothing that sounds like Irina.
At the moment, it's hard to tell. Go ahead and give me a straight charisma check, as you're trying to kind of sift through the flood of all of the thoughts that are here.
Holy.
All right, you start to kind of sift through them and kind of start to push them to the back of your mind when you're hearing these thoughts and they don't connect with what you're looking for. What you sense. Hold. Let me move. I need to move something. So just give me a second. Boop, 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 boop. All right. So, the things you sense. You sense you sense 3 different voices that seem to be distinguished from the thoughts that you're looking for. One of them, hold. It doesn't let me look at their character sheet that way. I have to pull it up from here. One of the voices that you get is you get a constant continual phrase that kind of comes to your mind of the overwhelming sense of hunger is what you ultimately sense.
Creepy. Okay.
You also get another sensation. This one coming. How far can you sense away?
30 feet.
Okay, you wouldn't get this one. Never mind. That's the only one you get that's kind of out of the norm at the
We're
moment.
going on tour time. Don't worry.
I can do it 5 more times as we go throughout the house without expending spell slots, so it'll be without the verbal material or somatic portion.
Sure.
It will be all of my sorcery points though to do it.
Is
You get those back on a short rest,
That's
that's fine.
to do.
I only get some back on a short rest.
Same thing.
So yeah, as we go throughout the house, just every now and then I'll do that. And as I know what ones I'm gonna keep filtered out, I'll keep them out, like the servants and our party, obviously.
Sure. You can do that. So, as you make your way, I'll go ahead and take you guys to where you should be. So, the maid starts to lead you guys out. Boop, 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 as she kind of starts to kind of give you guys the general tour. She points over to the southern wall, and she's, well, this is our main dining room. We're not going in there at the moment because the lady of the house is currently have a meeting with all of her servants that we stole her away from to go over preparations for the festival and any of the other things and things that she can do to help out the main cook. The room down here at the end of the hall, she points down there. This is the main kitchen. I can't go in there either as the cook is quite busy preparing, but we can go in some of the side rooms. She kind of starts to lead you down here as you all are following. She will open the door to this. You know, I can go ahead and dynamic lighting open doors. Why not? Why not? This is one of the main studies and lounge areas for the house. It's where the lords come if they don't wish to sit into the main greeting room where they met you before. She's going to shut the door, but I'm not going to shut the door because I'm lazy. All of the twigs are being gathered for the effigy, so I do apologize about the mess.
Oh, it's okay.
If you want to follow me upstairs, the other quarters is down here is simply the pantry and another serving area, as well as the living quarters for for the serving staff. If you want to follow me upstairs, I will go ahead.
How did his stairs work?
I will go ahead and drag you to it.
Okay.
Boop, 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 boop.
How many windows?
Mm-hmm. And they're all covered with drapes. She will lead you all upstairs. Hold, so I can give you guys a description of this, because I should have been doing that before. So, first room you see is this parlor contains a fine array of furnishings and draperies with an overall feminine touch. The room that you guys entered was the den. Padded chairs and couches line the walls of this cozy carpeted den. The room reeks of pipe smoke, and mounted on the eastern wall is the head of an angry-looking brown bear. Let's go to the place you currently are. So, a staircase climbs 20 feet to a beautifully appointed gallery that continues towards the west, running almost the length of the mansion, framing landscape paintings lining the walls. The red silk drapes cover a 10-foot tall arched window of leaded glass. That is what you all see. This is the large window, to clarify.
Okay.
So, as you all arrive here, do you still use your ability? Is that something you're regularly trying to do? All right.
Yeah. Just let me know whenever I do so I can deduct a sorcery point.
Yep. Go ahead and deduct a sorcery point.
Yep.
So, you start to get overwhelmed with surface thoughts from wherever this is. You're not sure exactly the location of where these thoughts are coming from. As you're in a hallway and you see no visible directions that they could be coming from. However, what you get is the constant sensation of going over spell components, going through different words to cast spells. You get verbal components. You get a constant overwhelming of some sort of obsession with magic. And it starts to fill your mind. I need you to make a charisma saving throw. Alright. You almost have to detach yourself from the spell itself as these start to overwhelm you, as you start to feel almost like the incantation and these thoughts weren't so much being brought to your attention as much as almost channeling through your mind, as you could almost feel yourself for a moment start to say the words that constantly kept getting quoted into your mind. However, you do manage to cut off the thoughts from whatever they're coming from. And that is where we'll go ahead and end the session for the evening.
Oh boy.
Everything, all is well, guys.
All
will be
well.
I hate
God.
it. I hate it.
So,
Uh,
thank you guys for joining us this evening for the continuation of our Curse of Strahd campaign. We should be back next week to continue it more, and see where else the party is taken. They know that they seem to have some loose ends, as well as Irina has now disappeared. And I'll go ahead and give Dora the information that she will be able to bring you guys next session. So that way that you, hopefully if she joins us next week, she can give you the information. If not, you'll have to discover it on your own.
Side note, if we want to burn this house down, there's a lot of kindling.
There's a lot of things. And most of the majority of the floor and the majority of everything else is made out of wood, as it would have been with the time period. So, anyone have any announcements or anything?
We definitely don't need to get someone out of jail. It's all fine.
Yeah, no, it's not, I think that's fine. We definitely
No
know what you ate last night.
So, yeah, hope all of you guys have a great week, and we'll see you guys again next Friday for the continuation of the Sothieth campaign, Saturday for the continuation of this campaign, and hopefully, are we on for tonight?
I think we're
tomorrow
on
night?
this week.
I don't remember. We'll either be live tomorrow night or we'll be live next week for the continuation of the Rime of the Frost Maiden campaign. So keep track of all that. Make sure you guys join the Discord, which probably the command doesn't work for because I haven't streamed in a while, so the bot's probably down. Of course it is. Streamlabs. Reconnect the bot. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, we should be on this week. We were not on last.
Help bot. On. Let's see. You work now? There you go. Make sure you guys join the Discord, and then you guys will get all the notifications of when we go live and anything else that happens. So, hope you guys have a good week, and we'll see you again next time. Bye!
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.